but I don't want them to.
Far side.
My dad has a full set of far side.
If you remember where they are, you can move them out of the way or on the floor.
Hey guys,
So,
welcome to the first show of Jungles of Pesh. This is an answer to a concern that we've had about the studio, this area, being, well, underutilized, and I completely agreed, so I stepped up to GM a game. Our players are Dan Wellman, Tim Wellman, Daniel, last name I can't pronounce, and Tim Prime. So, we'll be playing Fantasy Age, which was made mostly popular online by Ashes of Volcana, the game run by Will Wheaton. And from what I understand so far, Dan Wellman will be playing a rogue, warrior.
I'm the warrior.
Warrior,
Yes.
named
Shove.
Shove.
Yes.
Let me write this down. All right. So you have
And that's SHUV.
okay. And
He's not a smart.
what's his race?
Human.
Human warrior. Okay. And we have Tim Wellman playing
His brother, in-game and out, Shiv.
I guess that's SHIV.
Yeah,
Okay.
human rogue.
Human rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you do first?
Name-wise?
Is shoving or the shipping?
Well,
We're assuming it's a thing.
It's a collaborative effort.
we're sort of guild rats, so people talk to me, and if that doesn't work out, I get my large little brother.
I'm the younger one, but I'm bigger.
Yeah, you are.
Ladies,
I need an adult.
you need to be an adult. That's what you
I'm
need.
playing the
Oh.
child of a.
You don't know yet. Okay, so.
No, I know how to play.
Oh, but you're playing. Have you decided on which
Yeah.
one you're playing? Okay, so.
I am playing the child of an orc and a gnome.
Okay.
So you do
that
one
was
of
a
those
weird
mixed-
night.
Oh god, the visuals.
He's playing a Nork.
I really
Oh yes, please be a Nork.
I really hope your mother was the orc.
His
because
name is
otherwise
Kulguk the Mage.
Cool.
Bravest little guy ever.
K-U-L.
Well,
G-U-K.
otherwise I would really pity
Okay.
the gnome.
He's a mage.
Mhm.
Picture a Chihuahua mounting like a Great Dane, like, come here, let me give it to you.
I mean, like, Chihuahuas and German Shepherds do make...
You like that, bitch? Smack.
It's not even a smack. It's more of like a.
Picture Vern Troy, Mini-Me, going after the actress who plays Brienne of Tarth from Game of Thrones, just... Oh, you don't watch Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones references are completely
Whatever,
lost.
you
on
guys
me.
are normal people,
She's
right?
like 6'3".
China, the former wrestler.
Just a very large woman.
Jeez.
Wait,
I mean,
you're
not
in the
like
way back machine.
large,
I
just like-
barely know
Yeah,
what
but
you're
still,
talking
I
about.
only saw that
She's-
because I saw her
Kind of an
She died.
Is she really big?
really tall. I don't know. She died recently or something.
Oh, really? Sad.
And I believe Tim Prime is playing a mage?
A
no,
dwarf
Dwarf rogue.
Name.
Well,
So I get the high up locks. He picks the knee level locks.
I'm Bert.
Oh, you're Bert?
Yep, I'm Bert. I haven't figured out a clan name yet.
Bert.
Reynolds,
Ernie.
probably. Probably.
Daniel, I will give you all the money in my wallet if you make your character named
Reynolds.
Ernie.
I thought you were going to be Bert Ernie Stone.
Nah.
So I do have some questions for you guys. I asked you guys to think about them last time that last message I sent. Shit. By the way, if you're a GM and you GM games, OneNote is the way to go. It's the most amazing thing I've ever used. Just as
Is that an app?
heads up.
OneNote?
It's a program and app. It's
part of Microsoft.
It's a Microsoft suite, yeah.
I'll have to check it out myself.
Daniel, what was your character's name?
Kulguk. Water Cog.
You wanna spell that for me so I can say it in game?
K-U-L-G-U-K.
Alright, I'll manage with that.
Cool.
I'll need to copy off you in a second. I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah, I just wanted first names so that I could identify people and talk
So the
about
first
them.
question is, one of you is coming to Pesh to find a temple of an esoteric god and bring back some artifacts of his worshippers. You're doing this despite how dangerous you've heard Pesh is. Which of you is it, and why?
Can we explain esoteric? I'm not just saying that because I'm a dumbass and don't know what it means. We did that off camera earlier.
I'm
But
asking
in
for a
this
friend.
context.
Like,
Well, in this context, what do you mean by it?
like hidden, like unknown.
Okay, so like a
Lost.
cult god
Yeah.
as opposed to a mainstream
Yeah.
religion.
Think more demi-deity, honestly.
Think what?
Demi-deity, like demigod.
Okay.
Anybody want to step up to be?
I can be the Tomb Raider.
Okay.
Why?
Because I am like Indiana Jones, I suppose. It belongs in a fucking museum.
Because the artifacts.
Don't you dare start spamming. You belong in a museum.
I
You
would-
belong in a
I
museum.
hadn't even thought about it, honestly.
League of Legends thing.
Please.
Gay.
We prefer the term.
Have you seen the skins in that game? That's not gay. Well,
Some of them.
So
Tarek is gay.
Yeah. Armor of the Fifth Age Terry.
He's fabulous.
Fabulous.
Gems.
I saw
Sorry.
there's a YouTube channel called Drawfee, and they did people who they don't play League, so they were like, these are what we think your heroes look like, and they drew from just hearing the name.
Lovely.
It was great.
I imagine none of them were accurate.
No,
know-
at all. It
You
was
know how
fantastic.
people, you know how people have like their parents try to name Pokemon from like, is that Pikachu? No, that's Pikachu. That's Spinydorf. I'd like to do that with you for League of Legends.
It would be hilarious.
It would be.
Give me a list of names and then give me a thing of heroes. Just watch me
No,
scratch them
I
off.
want to see. Well, you probably wouldn't know any of them.
No, I wouldn't. No, that's why you have to give me a list of names to see if I can match them up.
Fair enough.
I mean, he would be able to pronounce a lot of them anyway.
And then tell me like what the character's all about. Oh my god, you.
All right.
Well-
One of you has come to Pesh to run away from something in the Laurentine
Yeah,
Empire
that's
or
right.
one of its colonies. Which of you was it, and why do you think you'll fare better against the wilds of Pesh than what you're running?
I'll take that one.
Okay.
I'm running away from basically like Thieves Guild type people that I've made enemies in trying to further myself. And I'm going to.
Is this your dwarf?
No, I'm not a dwarf.
Your dwarf slayer?
What?
Go on.
Oh, no, different. But to basically, get out of Dodge for a while, let things cool down, and also to hopefully make my fortune so that I can come back more powerful and make a name for myself in the underworld.
And why do you think you'll fare better against the wilds of Pesh?
Because everything in the jungle might be able to kill me, but it doesn't necessarily know that I'm going to be there and be looking for me. So I'll take the devil that doesn't know me rather than the devil that does. What was your last name, Daniel?
Watercog.
Watercog.
Under the
With
assumption
the
it's not
CH
me.
in there.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what? No, just
Huh?
CRG. What are koch?
Cock? Watercock?
No, I'm not. Might be koch.
Sandhills.
And you're a what mage?
Book Bert of the Cookie Blanket. I'm just an orc mage.
Gnork. I thought you were a Gnork.
If I'm son of a gnome, I am a Ganasty Gnork. Foe Spyro.
Air high five. That's what I thought when whoever Randall I think.
One of you has come to Pesh to find a powerful item from the rumored Cradle of Life.
I'll take that one.
You only have a few years of research and suspicion that it's in the nation of Pesh. Which of you is it, and why would you risk your life for something so fabled, and what do you think the item is? So it's going to be Kolguk. Why?
Well, my father's a mad magic tech inventor, and it's just not going well, and I think he needs a new powerful item to help him focus his energies or inspire him. or anything to get him out of the rut he's in. So I've taken it upon myself to go out and find it after listening and researching and just trying to find a solution to these problems.
And what do you think the item is through your research?
It's probably in a, let's see, probably in a temple in the Cradle of Life. I'm guessing it is some sort of scepter or weapon, but descriptions are vague at best.
Are we buying or rolling for?
Buying 3 points. 3 points per. All right, last
10
option
points.
goes
I think you're
probably
right, but it
to
doesn't really matter.
Dan.
Did Tim take something?
Yep.
What did you take?
I took the
Esoteric God.
Esoteric God.
Oh, okay.
What is this final question that is gonna lead to me?
Big game.
Yep,
Yeah.
big game hunter. One of you has come to Pesh to hunt large game and bring back the largest trophy you can. What is it you hope to find, and why do you think you can find it here?
The fiercest warriors, because Pesh is a heartless land, and it takes a strong person to come out here and survive, and that's my prey.
The most dangerous game, other people.
The most dangerous game featuring
If
orcs.
you find the guy
And
who
good orcs.
killed the biggest creature in the forest, he is now the most dangerous game.
That's what I'm looking
And
for.
then you get the
So he's gonna wait till somebody else kills something that's bigger than them, and then kill them.
Just
Like,
find a bunch of hunters and follow them around like,
I mean, you win
kill
either.
something.
I'm helping. I promise.
I mean, you win either way, right? You kill it, or you kill the guy who killed
So
it.
you're a predator.
Of course I am.
How did we catch him?
How do we catch?
nope. We're live. Never mind.
Later.
I feel like I know what the joke was.
It's a really bad joke. It's terrible, but so funny. Should I just say it?
No.
No.
Wow.
I feel like I should.
Ask your conscience in the other room working the computer.
Should I? Oh, powerful conscience who can hear my every word. Send me a message on Facebook if I should tell this joke of terribleness.
It's not about Chris Hansen, is it?
Have a seat.
No.
I know,
That
but
kind
I
of
did
predator?
immediately think that when somebody said predator.
It has to do with predators, though, and just the kind you're thinking about.
Oh,
So I
well,
called you a predator, and you were like, "No, that case was overruled,
Not that
or
predator.
thrown out." Whatever they call it.
Well, I was never indicted.
Okay. While on the boat to Pesh, something attacked the boat. What was it? Who or what was it? Doesn't have to be a thing.
I was thinking like a giant squid.
A big
Almost,
black tree trunk. But it wasn't a tree trunk.
It was. I have a PTSD now.
Like a kraken,
Like a kraken, but
but different. That's
not
exactly what
not
you're describing.
different. I just couldn't remember.
But
the
level
kraken.
one.
Well,
Level
or at
one
least,
kraken.
is that how we got to level 2?
Yeah.
Is that why we're starting level 2? Because we
Half crab, half.
it was a
squid.
crabkin.
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 It had huge, long.
You don't want to offend the crabkins watching this. I
Okay,
thought
that-
it was funny.
That
Think
is,
of one
that is
that-
the first example of
charisma.
all inclusive. We need pansexual, genderqueer, crabkin. I been
Crabquin?
Was
Crabquin?
a CIS crabkin.
Yeah, that's
It
Okay.
was like
How big was
it
it?
was like a kraken with the
not big enough to
tentacles
be a
in it.
trophy, obviously.
It was a
Yeah.
baby crabkin.
Yeah, about
Baby.
the size of a horse wrapped around the.
the front.
Yeah.
We
Front
had
of the ship.
We had to fight it because it ate the captain's cat,
Wow.
How specific?
and or other.
The captain kept the cat because you gotta keep the rats off the boat.
Right. Of course. And now we have no.
I assume we killed it. Like, you ate our cat. You gotta die now.
Oh yeah, we defeated it.
Yeah.
But I mean, our ship was in danger.
If a large
for sure.
hybrid creature ate my cat in real life, I'd
James told me to do it. So the joke is, what's so hard about being a pedophile?
Oh my god.
This can go so wrong so fast.
What's so hard about being a pedophile, Randall?
Trying to fit in.
Ah.
Anyway.
For any of you FBI agents listening in on this, I would just like to throw my bid in that I don't associate with this animal outside of the street.
Not all the views and opinions of the players are reflective of the GM.
I'd like to vote for a new conscience.
All in favor, say aye.
Our conscience is asleep at the wheel.
Sorry, James, you've been thrown out.
Colgurt.
Colgurt. So it's like a pork yogurt.
Unfortunately,
Oh, is there an R in that?
No.
For the record, we are a rated R show.
This is the second.
Okay.
Just saying. We are a rated R
If
show.
it was,
Alright,
We
well,
were originally going to be like, let's not talk about this, let's not talk about that, and then the first session happened. We're like, we'll just put up a warning. How about
Honestly,
that?
I think that they go. I think
Let's just-
the terms
James is like, I immediately told Kelly.
the terms and services of Twitch. I think make it an M rating, not an R.
Whatever.
if I was named Colgurt, this would be the second character.
Listen, the
That's
fact
I
that
can't
we're not
cut you,
rated
your
X
brand.
I can't
is just
cut you.
because there's been a lot of convincing for Randall not to, like, you know,
Take his
full
clothes
frontal and just sit there naked. And, so you guys run into a band of orcs, and
It would be much
As you
more
can see,
comfortable
I
if
need
you
to
just shot his
shave.
dicks.
Let me just roll the dice.
it's like an elephant's trunk. It has little graspers and.
During the attack on the boat, the ship was in grave danger. Why was it in danger, and what did you all do to save it?
Well, the captain's cat was killed, so we couldn't get rid of all the rats.
Okay, that's an inconvenience, but it's not. Oh no, the cat's gone! What are we gonna
How
do?
many
in
rats are
30
on this
seconds?
ship that your ship's immediately in danger?
And are
You're
these like
shipping
enough.
rats.
are these dire?
large dire rat.
Who's gonna keep the product under control?
The cat was like a baby.
So what did you guys do to save? What did you guys do to save the ship now that the rats are overrunning?
How large is
Each
the
of us
ship?
individually.
It's a galley.
Maybe we split open the crabkin and
Talk-
fished the cat free.
Talk to me like I'm an idiot. How
Well,
big's a galley?
It's not hard to do. Think like
Just
a
pretend.
large sail ship, like a sailboat, like a large one.
Okay, so one of the masts maybe
Those little,
maybe not snapped,
only
but
like
got
100 foot
damaged
long. They're not that huge.
to where we thought it was gonna.
The rats almost snapped the
No, not.
It's already happened, man.
It's too late to go back.
Unfortunately, when it ate the cat, the rats immediately got out and began gnawing the mast. Because they're
Mutiny!
absolutely
They were going after our food supplies too.
Now-
ridiculous.
Now, what did you guys do to stop this mast from
I
falling?
hugged the mast for the rest of the ride.
For the rat.
Just hugged it real tight.
You
and
are
held it
level
together.
1.
No, I was level 2 by that.
He wasn't actually doing anything, but he was holding on. To
I
it.
was
It
being
made him
moral
feel.
support.
It made him feel important, and none of us had the heart to be like,
Do you have
can
a fear
stop.
of drowning? That's why you're just so convinced that this was helping.
No, but I do have a specialization in might, and I
they,
thought I
got,
was.
they got Tepesh on the two masts in the back, but they just let him think he was. It was like, yeah, you're totally.
You can't prove he wasn't helping by holding it up.
You know, I have specialization in might, and I think I'm people. So you know, fuck you guys.
The important part is he thinks he's people.
Exactly.
He's boatkin by the time we get to the end of it.
He identifies as a boat. Right there.
I feel like I've always been a boat on the inside.
On all levels except the
Uh,
physical.
when I was little and my mommy
And
gave
the
me
boat.
baths, I used to just float in the water face up.
He's just a little dinghy in the head.
Actually, you know the messed up part? We agreed that we basically didn't have parents growing up, so I probably bathed him, which is weird. And you wonder why I, like...
Back to the joke.
You wonder why I stab people now. Well, I'm not, like, that much older than him. We're basically like we are in real life. I'm slightly older.
Anyway, during the fight, one of you appeared to be skulking away. Which of you was it? What is the assumed reason? And why? What is the actual reason?
Probably one of the rogues.
I would say him.
Oh, so we already have some. So that's fine.
A2, shove?
Skiv.
Shiv.
Shiv.
Your game's gonna be skiv, skid, shred, fin by the end
And
of the
And together, we are the onomatopoeias. Fear us or pow!
All right. What was the assumed reason by the accusers?
He's afraid of crabs.
Really?
And something better than that, people. Come on.
I'm just the ideas guy.
I mean, you could assume I was
Not good
a
ideas.
coward, basically, that I just didn't want to fight the big beastie.
Or maybe we assumed that he was skulking off to go steal treasure from the captain's quarters, if you will,
All right, Tim.
while everybody was distracted.
All right, Shiv. What is the real reason?
The real reason I snuck off?
Yep.
To
steal from the captain.
To find the replacement captain.
What did we decide? The assumed reason is that I was robbing people?
Robbing the captain.
Okay.
While we were busy working.
The real reason... I know. You guys
I don't want to
assume
interrupt you or anything, but before you say your answer, remember that we're a team. I'll fucking murder you.
How
For a
about
team, I will murder.
everyone assumes I was off to steal from the captain, but I was really checking to see if they have anything worth stealing. And for argument's sake, we'll say that I decided not really. They don't have anything, at least nothing you left behind in your bunks that you don't have on you.
I'm an outsider. Practically a hermit. Everything
Oh,
I
you're poor
need is
too?
on me.
What about you, Daniel?
His name is Colbert.
How about you, Kolguk?
I am a simple mage. I don't have a great deal of money or trinkets. I spent it on the boat ride.
No, I mean, what did you roll?
For what?
Background.
Upper class.
He's lying through his
just because you have-
shit!
So to steal from Colgate.
He's lying through his Nork.
Well, like I said, for
Who else could
argument,
afford a safari?
just so we don't
upper
start this
class?
off with me being,
Maybe
the
you
enemy
know
at large,
his
we'll say I didn't
family
find
name.
anything worth stealing. So if you have something, you get it well.
Maybe you recognize his family name and expect him to have shit on him.
But he doesn't. You're like, fucking what?
Well, he's half gnome, half orc, and maybe I just thought he is so ugly, he must be inbred, and therefore maybe, wealthy.
Royalty.
Right. He's so ugly, he must have good family ties. Because anyone poor and that ugly would have been drowned like a sack of
I was going to
puppies.
say, they wouldn't have survived their first year.
For the record, we here at
Bard party.
Bard Party.
Not barn party.
Barn.
Bard. We don't like killing puppies, so you shouldn't either.
Like it or kill them.
We don't like it,
If you do one, don't do the other.
but when push comes to shove, I just found a catchphrase, guys.
Push comes to shove.
Oh my god.
So it's like Team Rocket. It's when push comes to shove, we get to the point of the matter.
Ah.
When push comes to shove, shove comes to you.
Minus one communication.
I was gonna say, am I gonna start this with negative hit points?
No, I'm gonna start reducing your communication stat until it's -4.
Damn it. He did it, not me. I just made it worse. Which is basically how our characters work.
Sure.
Are we doing black powder?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please don't.
I so wanted a pistol, but
Dirt poor.
we're not even on a boat, so there's no dirt.
Well, I can't
Or
afford
we are
black
on
powder
those, so
anyway,
sure.
so...
But you know what's out there.
How far along are you, Tim?
I'm just about done.
Or I mean,
Like
Bert.
weapons. For
Bert is the Clan Reynolds.
The Bert
Reynolds.
Sandhills.
Do you have a last name?
Of my clan name, Sandhills.
Sandhills?
Yep.
Why does it sound familiar?
It's probably something.
Sandals?
Sandals.
Do you wear socks with them?
No,
That's good.
I'm not German.
So,
Usually.
do you have all your combat stuff ready?
Pretty much.
Cool. Awesome.
Are we gonna
I
find
just-
a crabkin?
No.
Need a blade.
We're starting off like arriving at Pesh.
Yeah.
And it's on fire.
Is it Pesh? Did I say that right?
Off the boat.
The colony of Pesh. For the first time in 3 months, the sound of other people, other than the ones you're on the boat with, and water crashing upon the shore hits your ears. The ship you're on, the Lyre, has made dock with a very small port along the coast of the nation of Pesh. There is a large wooden wall around the outskirts of the small settlement, and beyond the wall you can see a canopy of lush trees. As you walk off the Lyre, Captain Grimtooth smiles, "Thank you all for your business. As per the schedule of our ship's owners, we'll be back in 7 months. But another boat may show up before then. Maybe."
Just in case.
He continues to wave until everybody's off the boat and their personal belongings are also loaded off by the crewmen. "And thank you lot for your help saving my cat from the crabkin.
Did we save the cat?
Apparently we cut it open and fished it out with the... We did that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You know, I assume you'd be losing a lot of money without that cat.
I would.
Shipping
So-
rats.
I'm just saying, a generous captain might, you know,
Not stabbed.
give a little reward.
The ship starts to sail away.
I tried.
He's already waiting at this point. Getting further and further in the distance, when the sound of horns come from the walls, and arrows come whizzing forward. Did I forget my fucking dice? God damn it. It's not the same. I won't roll nearly as many stunts.
I know. That's why I'm giving you my
He's
dice.
picking his shitty
Not the same.
loaded dice that never roll. Right.
Noted. Remember dice next time. Thank you for not being a dick and giving me 2 green ones and 1 red one.
I was gonna say you could have just given them all similar colors to mess with.
Well, that's why I had that set up. But one dice is bigger than
Can
the
At
you
least
two
you're not the
share a
only-
book?
Yeah.
Sorry.
At least you're not the only colorblind person here anymore.
Sucks, doesn't it?
Different colorblindness, though. I think.
I don't think being colorblind sucks as much as the jokes.
Right?
Or people asking you, "What color is this?"
Am I invisible?
Do you see in black and white like a dog?
You are invisible.
I literally had someone ask me
Oh,
that
there
one
you are.
time about him.
What?
I literally told someone at school one time that my brother was colorblind. They were like, "Does he see in black and white like a dog?"
Apparently dogs see.
No,
But I see other
I
colors
can see
too.
an orange and yellow.
Well, then you
Something
don't
like
see
that.
like a dog.
They really like Denny's.
She was so sincere though. I didn't even know how to. I was just like,
yellow.
"Let me explain."
yeah.
Or is it
Does
red?
14 hit your defense?
My defense, what was...
These are
my armor?
arrows? Did you say there were horns
The
coming out of
armor is for armor rating.
Oh,
They're-
right.
the sound of
Defense
horns
for
and
a-
arrows coming
What is
towards
it?
us.
Yes.
But did you say coming out of the walls?
No. The
Like
horns
off
are
of
coming
the walls.
from the walls.
Where are their walls? Didn't we just land on a beach?
No, at the port. It's
Oh,
a very, very small settlement.
okay.
It's more like a little camp.
And they're
Okay,
like, "The
I
first
gotcha.
visitors we've had in forever. Shoot them!
The first food we've seen in forever.
Shoot it!"
I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Daniel. I had 2 stun points on that, by the way. 7, 8, 12 against your. Okay. The arrow comes whizzing past the small clearing and hits you for. Damn it. 4 points of damage. Minus your armor, of course.
I will grasp my shoulder and immediately duck behind the nearest. We're not on the boat anymore.
No.
What can I duck behind?
Your stuff. So there's like the cargo was laid off. You could literally just jump over the side of the where the cargo was.
We'll be doing that then.
Would you give us a little scream of panic? Oh, you know what I mean.
Well, I'm an orc. I'm not panicked yet. But I'm a bit like, ooh, I was not expecting that kind of weapon.
And Shiv.
Yes.
13, does that hit your defense?
What if I were to use a deception roll to lie to you?
That doesn't work against me. You can try though.
It hits.
Okay. So the same thing. The arrow comes whizzing past everybody else. Hits you for 7 points.
Minus my
6
armor.
points minus your armor.
Okay. I'll say mine hits me in the leg, and I grasp it and go, "Rude!"
Finally, the warrior. I'm pretty sure I hit you.
That's high numbers.
It's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 2 stun points.
10 plus 6. Oh.
So in this game, if you roll doubles on any die, you get what's called a stunt.
What did you
Which
roll
you can
against
use.
me?
Huh?
What did you roll against me?
14.
Yeah.
Okay. You get stunts. Stunts are for combat. Stunts are nice. They're cool. So he will do
Well, there's non-combat stunts, right?
7. Yeah, but this is in
I think I have copies of various stunts.
7 points of damage minus your armor,
Okay.
and he knocks you prone.
What page are combat stunts on?
36.
36?
Yep.
All right. Arrow comes through and hits me right in the chest, right in the shoulder, knocks me off my feet, and I lay flat back on my back, just kind of grunting as I try to snap off the arrow shaft.
It's gonna be hard to get out if you do that.
Yeah, but it won't hurt as much when I start to move around.
Fair enough.
Get up.
And then Tim Prime, aka Bert, takes 8 points of damage minus your armor, and you are also knocked prone.
5.
So as you finally get to see, those of you who didn't duck behind the luggage, get to see what's going on. The doors of the walls have been breached, and it has flooded 18 serpent folk. You've heard rumors about them. They're not really from where you guys are from, but they look a lot like this.
Snakes with
So-
limbs.
Snakes with limbs.
Need some kind of bookmark.
Oh my gosh.
Rip it up into the book.
They're not only attacking you guys, but they're attacking the settlement at large.
Can I use this whole thing?
So, I'm going to need everybody
Rip it up
to
into bookmark.
roll me some initiatives.
We add dex to initiative?
Yes, just dex unless you have focus initiative.
And all three?
Yep.
Ooh, that's stunted.
12. I don't think initiative's stunned.
No, they do not.
They don't?
No.
Okay.
Sad face.
Bert,
12.
Kolgik,
7.
13.
Shiv, Shove.
10.
Alright, so Serpent Folk, you go first.
That's not getting old anytime soon. Who goes first? Me?
No, Serpent Folk.
Bastards.
Bastard-coated bastards with bastard fit.
Can I see this one?
So,
Are you still looking at things?
Oh, yeah, you wanted to.
I'm like waiting for this. I forgot. Thanks.
4 of them, while the arrows were moving that are double their speed to get up close to you guys. So these 4 are going to attempt to... Did you jump behind? Or are you on... No, you're on the ground. So these guys run up with spears. $13?
Yep.
Wow, alright.
I only have 12.
That blows. There's 7 points minus your armor.
God damn.
You guys hit hard. You're behind. You're on the ground. So he's gonna. The other one's gonna run up to you on the ground over there, buddy. 9, 12, 17 hits for 11 points minus your armor.
Oh my god.
Yeah, these guys hit hard.
Now there's how many of them?
There's 8 coming towards you at the moment.
Okay.
Well, you lot.
But they're invading.
Yeah, there's 18 in total.
Okay. So 8 coming towards us.
But the village is worth more than... Yeah.
So 2 are attacking you with spears.
Okay.
15
Hit.
for 7 points.
Okay.
Second one.
Wrong dice, I'm sorry.
Second one, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15
Hit.
for 9 points. Now we go to Shiv. So you've been hit on both sides by serpent folk hissing at you. The sound of chaos of battle all around, people screaming. They're being invaded. What do you do?
Fight or flight? Fight or flight?
Yeah, really.
Punch!
Is there any kind of cover other than our bags and whatever?
Not immediately close to you, but you can run to somewhere else.
Okay.
There is a well.
So literally hide in a hole or stand in.
Or on the other side of the well.
And I've got 2 in
Go
front
back
of
into
me.
the ocean.
Wave the ship back.
I'm going to step backwards just enough so that I don't get stabbed while doing this.
That
Draw.
doesn't exist in this game.
Okay. Draw my short bow
Mm-hmm.
and shoot one in the face.
Sure. That's a -4 for a call attack. I'm fucking with you. Just roll.
Oh, it does.
Cold shot.
Okay, so that is.
You stunted.
I did stun. Is that automatic hit if I stun?
No.
Oh. I can't math. 12.
12 will hit.
Okay. And do I do damage and then my stun?
Either way.
Your stunts can affect your attack, so
And your
that's
damage.
How many stun points do you have?
I have 3 stun points.
Let's combat stuff. Or is it in the combat chapter?
It's page 36.
Dun dun
let's
dun dun
go
dun
back
dun 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 dun.
I'll do the damage and then take a defensive stance, which
Okay.
just gives me +2 to defense until the beginning of my next turn.
Okay.
So I do 1d6 +1, 4 damage.
Okay.
Not very much.
You can also, you only took the defense stance?
I guess I'll also rapid reload.
Yeah, you can.
What's your dexterity?
My dex
Mm-hmm.
is 2.
Never mind.
Why?
Because if your dex is higher than them, because you're a rogue, you get to deal an extra d6 of damage.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yep. I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
So
So it's not higher than theirs?
No.
Darn.
Bert, Mr. Sandhills.
Oh, I have to get up.
Yep.
And can I get up and is one of the spearmen in range to...
Yep, he's within the other side of him. You guys are kind of grouped up a little bit.
Okay, get up and lunge.
Sure.
In guard?
Unguarded with a short sword.
Did you say in guard?
In guard.
In the guard.
In guard.
Well,
In Guardian Movies.
And into the water you go.
Was that a point of I acknowledge you or a point of this is your first fucking morning?
Not sure yet.
All right.
A little bit of both.
Can't it be both?
It was like, all right.
only an 8.
That's why.
Only an 8.
I'm
No.
not sure in which direction yet. I'm glad
Sometimes I think that we should just give Tim like a
3, 1, 2.
average
Schrodinger's
all the
two.
time. So like, let's
we're
let him have
average
average.
until it's determined.
All right, Tim.
I'm
typical,
gonna...
typical stuff for Tim. All right,
Drink
so
that.
shove. You're on the ground right now.
Well, I'm gonna get up, real slow like, but then I'm going to lift my two-handed maul off the ground and just swing at the nearest serpent folk.
So the one that ran up and stabbed you on the ground like a dick.
That'd be the nearest one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, swing at his
Now you done fucked up!
snaky, slimy head.
Go
with
for
my
it.
Two-handed maul.
All 3.
Oh, all 3?
Yep.
Yeah,
But it says 2d6 plus 3.
That's damage.
that's damage.
Oh, right, I'm doing... Okay, cool.
See if you hit first.
Do I add anything to this? What do I add?
You add your fighting.
Okay, 15.
15 will hit.
And then the damage I roll. Right.
Mm-hmm.
8
So 2d6
plus 3.
You don't have any range?
No, I have that range.
All right. After, so you hit him, makes a solid thud, but you feel like his scales kind of
Absorb.
take a little bit of it.
Scaly bastard.
When I have two-hander fighting, so I can get a 2-yard knockback on any hit with a two-handed weapon.
Sure.
Is that under only crits though, with the special abilities, with weapons?
Is that a stun? No.
Just whenever
It's just
you
one of
hit.
my powers.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm gonna knock this asshole a little bit away from me.
Yeah. He goes flailing off the dock and into the water.
Nice.
Not out of the fight,
Watch your language.
But out of my way.
out of your way.
We don't say asshole. Douche canoe seems more appropriate. Especially if he's in the water now.
Colgan.
Do I have a point both for and against me now?
Yes.
I'm gonna
Sorry,
peek
my-
around the stacked up cargo. What am I seeing? Am I seeing 3?
So you see him ganged up by 2 serpent folk with their spears sort of like, eh. He has one next to him with his short sword aimed at it. And this, as you peek up, the big guy over here knocked one of them off the dock and into the water.
Which doesn't really do
There's
much.
4 more walking up slowly with their bows drawn.
Oh.
Want to switch me dice?
I ain't got it. Two dice.
2 versus 1 doesn't seem fair. I will attack one of the ones with a spear.
Sure.
My arcane blast.
I'm wasting your rules.
I need my focus to do that. My focus is this necklace with a large cog on it, taken heirloom from my father.
Yeah, boy!
But it's got little water drops engraved in the middle since I'm water cog. So I'm going to grasp it and point my. What did I buy?
That's a horrible lubricant.
Bought a morning star. I'll just point my morning star at the one of the spear ones and attempt to hit him with my arcane blast.
Sure.
What, water is a horrible lubricant?
Yep.
Yeah. I feel like there's some jokes we could make there, but I'm not sure if we're willing to go there.
Well, the ass raping hasn't really begun yet.
12.
12 will hit.
And we're there.
Nobody's
you
got
for
knocked
that.
into the water of the serpent guy yet.
From
so.
0 to ass raping.
Randall, everyone.
9.
9 damage? Wow.
It's 1d6 plus my willpower.
That's impressive.
Kolgok with the big boy hits.
Alright.
And I can use a minor action, right?
Yep.
So I will use a minor action and spend
Sounds like a dirty
4
ass
of my
line
magic
of
points to cast Water Whip in my offhand. So this long flowing strand of water will come out, and I can use that as a weapon as well if I want.
Okay.
I guess it.
So you have to. So in order to cast a spell, you have to spend your points and then make a roll versus your target number.
Okay, my target number, and I add my willpower to my roll, right?
Intelligence to your first roll, I believe.
Intelligence, okay. Time to learn how to cast spells, children.
Yep.
Yeah, didn't we slightly alter how magic works
3.
for this?
Oh shit, that's right.
I don't
Technically,
know
didn't
how
cast
I
a
haven't
spell
looked
the
at
first
it
one.
yet.
No, you didn't. So what'd you roll?
I haven't rolled it. I'm asking 3.
Yep, 3. So I have changed for my world the rules of magic. Magic is very tempestuous and can fuck you. So this might be fun.
14.
14. You make your test.
I really hope
my target number
You're
is
at a
11.
-2 because of the arrow. So you might want to write that down on your paper.
Okay.
It's only if it fails that you add an extra.
Well, he's at a
Extra steps.
-2 to see if he can get it. So with a -2, what'd you get?
12.
You're good. So if he fails, then he starts going to the new steps. Alright. So yeah, you get a water whip.
I just sort of draw the water out of the lake. It surrounds my hand. It's this big flowing
That's a
water
big
whip.
lake. It's a big salty lake.
It's probably going to be hard to hide that behind a bunch of rocks.
Are you mocking him because it's the ocean?
Yes.
Sorry.
I was like, is there a lake that I missed, or is Randall just fucking with?
We went
I
across
thought
the
you were
great
just really
salty
desperate
lake.
to say the word salty.
I mean, there are salty lakes.
If you wait 45 seconds, I promise there'll be other opportunities to use that word. It
What
won't
was
take
your
much.
blimp called?
Yes, that's salty surprise.
Yes.
God, I loved it.
What was called that?
His Guns of Icarus.
My Guns of Icarus ship.
Zeppelin.
All right. Anyway,
It's a fun game. I should
No,
say.
sir.
Servant folk. So, arrow.
Ow.
13
Yep.
for 7 points damage.
Shit.
They still can't see you. Arrow.
I
16
have so
Hit.
large.
for 5 points of damage. Arrow. For it hit. I believe that hits. It's 14.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 3 is plus 4 is 18. All right. Stun points.
Oh, you don't know how much damage I have because why are stun points with me?
You guys should get behind some boxes.
For the well. Or keep hitting fuckers off the bridge.
Well, I would hide behind my shield, but someone pinned him to the ground.
I'm standing now.
Well, then get in front of me, shield.
I will. I fear no warm men.
Okay.
It's good because these worms have fangs.
Oh.
This deals 15 points of damage, minus your armor,
Alrighty.
and it knocks you prone.
And the shield's back on the ground.
Sorry, I tried.
Are they just going for your legs or what?
Well, the first one that hit me got me in the shoulder. I would imagine that this one probably got me like clear through the thigh, like pierced right through the leg,
He took an arrow to the knee.
if you will.
It's okay when I do
Get
it.
out. No, it isn't.
The GM, I do what I want.
He's gone mad with power.
Mad with bad jokes.
No, it's
Arrow.
just regular.
Bad aged
Arrow.
math room.
Shut up. 16.
Maybe we should get him
Hit.
dice with actual numbers on it. instead
Yeah.
of tips.
4. 4 points damage. Spear.
Are you already attacked? Oh, with an arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a spear guy right next to you.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't have any sort of
13?
healer among us, do I?
Yeah. I'm only defense 12.
You? Okay.
8.
Any what?
I'm a healer.
Okay.
Friend.
We're about to become close friends.
In the ground?
Because,
Or I'm going to.
because
Spear.
we're gonna hide behind rock.
To me?
Yep.
Why?
Because there are more.
There's 4 guys. There's 2 on you, 1 on him, and 1 on him.
Why?
Because there is.
I don't mean that's a rhetorical why. Just why life.
20 to hit you.
Yeah.
I'm almost dead.
You guys, boxes have answered everything.
I've been able to move once. So.
Jump in the water.
Wet sand, I hear, is tougher than dry sand.
What with your blood?
Quick, get some pocket sand.
A slapped player is quieter than a non-slapped one, I hear.
Become a non-Newtonian fluid, quick!
Where do you sit at, health-wise?
Me?
Yeah.
Help. That's what I'm saying.
It hits you for 6 points, minus your armor,
That's not
and
so
knocks
bad.
you prone.
That's.
Maybe they'll take you captive and sacrifice you.
Just something to write on. I'm trying to poke and holes in things.
How many spear attacks was that against you? Say it was 2? It was 2, right?
2 spears and an arrow.
Box, right?
Okay.
Against him so far.
1 spear against you, and I super flub.
If you roll 3 ones,
Share this.
do something.
1, 1, and 2.
Ah.
I don't think that hits you.
I don't think so. Even though I'm on the ground?
Yep.
Nice.
Because being on the ground doesn't actually do anything.
It's just
What was it, a spear?
there. Yeah, but he,
I'm imagining they're going for one of those.
Oh, they get a
coup
plus,
de grace to the head,
a
and you
plus
just sort
1,
of-
but I think that's 5 plus 4, 9. Does 9 hit you?
No.
Okay.
I imagine you'd like move your head like dodge.
So,
And it's just
Shiv,
stuck in the wood.
you are being ganged up on by quite a bit of dudes.
I'm about to try to see if these things know what the word parlay means.
So it's your turn.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. You can swim if you get water, just saying.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying that's what you
I don't
do.
know how well these things can swim, but I don't want to take my chances that they're far better
I'm just
swimmers.
saying it's an option.
Also, where am I going to swim? All the way back?
back to
back
the
seven-
Laurentine.
How long were we on the boat?
3 months.
Oh my god.
You guys sailed from the Laurentine Empire all the way down through
I
the
could have had a
sea
baby on
to the
that
other
boat.
side of. So if you think about
You don't have
relation,
to do this work,
Theoretically.
if you think about the way that like the relationship of the world works,
Mm-hmm.
the Laurentine Empire in relation to here is from Italy, or no, from like Spain
Mm-hmm.
to Kenya.
Well, it's not that bad. That's like, what, a 4-hour flight?
Yeah, flight. You were on a boat.
Remember what I said about slap players?
Yeah.
I know how to make me quieter. All
Need
right.
a really long stick.
I'm gonna
So
hold on.
Let me,
to
on.
my-
just let me unzip real quick.
Sorry.
No,
They're so loud.
I'm going to
nobody else got it.
keep a hold of my bow, but sort of put my arms up and say, if you promise not to harm us, we will come with you. You can take us captive. I realize I don't speak for you guys, but just let me see if I can reason with these things.
Okay. Is that all you're doing?
I think I hear your
Can
wife
I use a persuasion
laughing
check?
about
Yeah,
how
sure.
much of a puss you are.
Huh?
He's a cat.
Yes.
What does it sound like for me to sound like a pussy? You know what? Never mind. Don't answer that. Randall, don't answer that.
Oh, harder.
That was fairly tame compared to what it could have been.
Yeah.
I've been a bad boy.
Given the
Again,
way you
still
rolled
fairly
it, so you're
tame.
doing
That's
great.
how I feel playing Dark Souls. That's like
16.
bad. Punish me. What?
16.
Okay. You feel like maybe they're slacking up. The spears
They're thinking
have
about
dipped down a little bit.
it. Okay. I do still have my bow loaded though.
Yeah.
I did that last turn. And,
Behind his back, but like.
well,
drawn.
more I have the arrow knocked, but just not drawn.
I don't think you know how arrows work.
Like babies, mysteriously.
No, you can have the arrow knocked, holding it, with my fingers,
Bert,
but not be pulling the string.
the person you just traveled with for 3 months has surrendered himself to these scaly, savage bastards.
Technically, I surrendered all of us, but I'm not helping.
You surrendered yourself.
As far as they're concerned, I can't speak for them.
I yelled to him to fucking man up as I run behind the boxes.
Man up, so I don't have to.
The rogue telling the other rogue how to fight.
So you're gonna run? All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
because
Anything
I
else?
got a whole 8 HP left.
Okay.
I cannot take another spear and another arrow.
All
But
right.
you can yell at me for
I
thinking
can
the
yell
same
at
way.
you, and I also spy. Do I see any fucking guards anywhere?
Yeah, they're fighting the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Guys.
assume they're busy.
They're fighting the other 10 serpent folk right now.
I imagine they're fighting guards instead of fucking guards.
Well, I would take any guards at this.
These aren't the guards at Penn State, all right?
For maybe we can't see, but for what it's worth, are these like
Are you just looking for validation? You're not going to get any.
are these guards like armored soldiers, or are these like volunteers?
Like volunteers
with
that
wooden clubs and
yeah.
mismatched.
They have
armor?
weapons. They have
But-
swords.
But like this is not. These are not properly trained. Okay.
There are some guys, as you look up now, who are coming out of a very well-made hut, who appear to be much better geared.
Much well better.
Much better geared than you. And
Much
anybody else
more
here.
better.
Yeah.
This is a drawing.
There's an elf. There's a shirtless elf who walks out, tan skin with a feather in his hair, who has a bow that has like 2 prongs on the top. He looks like he means business.
Mm.
You don't know what he means yet, though.
Mm. Sorry, was that out loud?
We all know.
Was
you-
that all just in response to the shirtless part?
Yes.
I heard shirtless.
And 2 prongs.
I'm a simple man. I hear shirtless. I say. Mm.
I wonder what if he has anything good to steal.
Let me reach in his pocket. Take a grab.
Please let there be a hole in this pocket.
Shove.
I heave my two-handed maul up over one shoulder, and
Heave. I wish there was a synonym for that word. Something with a sh sound.
I'm gonna shout. I don't know if you serpent folk can understand me, but my brother's a silver-tongued bastard, and he raised me to fight, not give up. You should never believe him. And then I'm gonna make the best baseball swing at the 3 serpent folk standing between me and my
I
brother.
hope you roll stunts.
Let's find out.
Because that's the only way you can hit more than one target.
Yeah, I
I
know,
also
but I'm
raised
going
you-
for it. I'm trying.
I also raised you to follow my leader. What I did not raise you to do was
Do as I say,
think.
not as I do. I give up.
What I did not raise you to do was think any longer than it takes to pick up a club and swing it. Apparently.
15?
Hits.
No stunts though, unfortunately.
Okay. So the nearest one.
Yeah.
He's dead pulling it right now.
Hit the one that
I give
looks
up.
ugly.
Don't give up.
Hey, if that works, then
7 on the
diplomacy
damage.
achieved.
That was a really bad damage roll, but. And again, I'm going for the 2-yard knockback.
Past him over the side of the dock.
Yeah, I'm thinking like, if this is me and this is him and these are the guys kind of lined up, I'm hitting this one.
So far,
that way.
2 of them are in the dock, and there are still 6 of them sort of like encroaching upon you.
Right. I figure if this is me swinging and this is my brother, I'm hitting this one
Yep.
kind of that way.
Yep.
Am I your brother?
You are my brother.
I dropped him on his head when he was weeping.
Colgate.
Who dropped you though?
Colgate.
I can use
The
healing as a
potato I
minor
raised.
action. So I will turn to my companion and ask him, where the hell did I put my dice?
Do you
Have some dice.
You
strong there?
lost your
He's
dice
strong for love.
within 3 feet of yourself?
Yep.
Feels like they're right there.
That would be why, because I was looking at two things at the same time. I'm going to try to take a heal action as my minor action. Target number 11.
Yep. And your stun die is how much you heal.
That would be the gold one. You get 4 plus 2.
I'm not
How much is that,
dying.
Randall?
6. I had to think about it. Much longer than I should.
I'm going to take my next action, and what have the lizard men looking like as I see one flying off another? They're 2 spearmen left now.
Yeah, there's 2 spearmen and 4 bowmen. The bowmen are out of their range, but they're in your range. The spearmen are actually surrounding him.
What do they look like? Did he knock the injured one out?
Yeah, they're both the injured ones are all.
Okay. I am going to... It's not very long range. I will poke my head out with my staff, grasping my cog, and yell something untoward. Mostly, get back in the water, you scaly bastards.
Okay.
Because
Well, they
apparently
call
I
them
don't
out.
know the difference between a reptile and a frog. And I will attempt arcane blast the first archer.
Sure.
Are they crawling out of the water?
No, they're coming from the wall from the jungle.
Ah. You're just assuming they were in the water, some water at some point.
He just wants more of them in the water. I've not
He likes to make things wet. Too bad he can't do that in real
That's
life.
Colguck always trying to get out.
Oh.
Rude.
College dispatch, shots fired.
I wash dishes all the time. What are you talking about?
Also defend is for yourself. Not
I forgot what I was doing. What do I add to it for when I'm making the attack with my arcane blast accuracy?
Yeah, accuracy.
So, 8, 9, 11.
Hit, miss.
11? Misses the archer.
I thought so.
I move back behind the box going,
Specialization or something.
Alright, Servant Folk. They take your weapon, if you allow them to.
There's what, 2 of them in front of me?
You still have a dagger.
I'll let them take my bow.
And they kneel you down.
Okay.
The 2 archers walk up and are out of range of your attack, but they have both their bows drawn and centered on you. They are, as far as you can tell, readying their action.
To if I make a move.
Or maybe not even make a move.
breathe.
You 3 are all still fighting though?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I just shot one. Attempted to.
Bully for you.
2
Nice.
arrows.
Let's bring that word back.
Or 1 arrow.
Bring it back, America. Bully.
Try. Bullet.
Not that kind of bully.
13.
Mm-hmm.
4 points minus your armor, which I'm pretty sure if you're wearing heavy leather, completely soaks it.
Nice. Didn't you say 2 arrows?
You're behind the boxes, aren't you, both of you?
Yep.
2 arrows.
Do they not know how to walk around?
Well, the spearmen are coming towards you.
Oh, okay.
I was going to get to that.
Even more.
This is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. With 6 stun points.
What? More stun points?
You were like...
Is this against you again?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you better be our tank, otherwise you're not going to live very long.
So knock prone
I'm sure elf
Defensive
mixed with their
stance.
hair will save us.
and
I hope so.
pierce armor. So they half your armor,
Okay.
they knock you prone,
Mm-hmm.
and they take defensive stance.
Okay.
So this is gonna go. This goes against half your armor, and it's 4 points of damage.
Okay.
They knock you prone, and there you go.
Alright. I'm still doing okay in terms of health for
Just
all those.
well acquainted with the doc.
Oh, yeah. But all those concerned about their own health, like, you know, I'm okay. I can still fight and defend and.
The spearmen come over and reach over the boxes at you. Look, Mister, I poke my head out and I hope nobody sees me. Oh, they see you.
Well, that was deliberate. Is it more than 10?
Yeah, super more than 10.
I would imagine it hits me then.
All right, so 13 points of damage minus your armor.
Is this from 1?
Yep.
Wow.
5 stun points.
Wow.
And he will move himself 2 yards around the side of the.
Oh, he's coming in front of me then.
He comes around.
Are you gonna survive?
Well, I'm still doing all right. There's just a lot more than I thought it was going to be.
Welcome to Randall's shortest campaign ever.
Tim gave me the wrong dice, and I don't have a GM screen, so I can't bullshit this.
If only we had things made of paper and had spines on them that we could manipulate in such a manner to form a protective
Daniel,
shield.
look around you. Nothing in this room has a spine.
10.
No.
Except me,
Alright.
apparently.
A spear comes over
I'm
and
the
misses
first
you.
to,
Great. For once.
So,
I think the first time he's actually missed one, or maybe second time.
currently, as you guys look around, the guys who came out of the hut are mopping the floor with what's remaining of the serpent folk. They're not really killing them; they're sort of capturing them and
Going to eat them.
putting them out of the wall.
Yeah, Legolas.
But in your immediate vicinity,
We're getting ourselves wiped.
yeah. So you guys, he's been surrendered and is currently being watched by 2 people. There are 2 archers sizing him up, trying to get him to sort of submit. And you who are being flanked by spearmen. So we start with Shiv. What is Shiv gonna do?
I still have 2 with a bead on me.
Mm.
How many are there other than those 2?
There's 2 other archers moving towards him.
And spearmen on them.
I guess I will try a persuasion check on the 2 that are focused on me. I'll stay on my knees, like with my hands behind my head. But as long as my tongue is not tied, if you take them alive, 4 is better than 1. Whether you're going to take us into slavery or for questioning, it's better to have more than just me.
When you say slavery or questioning, he says, Elilio.
Emilio?
It's like Snoo.
Oh dear!
So make
As
your
long as
roll.
I can shed my skin afterward.
Make your roll.
I think he's
Okay.
saying sacrifice.
15.
Yeah.
You shoot you in the leg.
Okay. What was the word? Elilia? Okay.
Did you accomplish anything?
He doesn't know yet.
Okay.
Bert. Bert Sandhills.
Burn?
I just avoided the spear down, and I lunge up and
Sure. What's your dexterity?
I just picture this dwarf with
only
a sword going, and the lizard man going,
yeah.
It's like Dark Souls. It uses a roll a lot.
I imagine the serpent folk like walking up
15.
all crouched over
15
him
hits.
and him being,
Yeah.
trying to puff himself up, and the serpent just with its head going like so much taller than him now.
6.
6 damage?
Yep. Do we add for short swords? Do we add actually strength to the damage?
No,
or
it's
anything?
I think it's dex.
Or dex. I got 2 dex,
Did you
so
say that was not
8 damage.
actually, I think a short sword
Okay.
considered a heavy blade.
in doing it?
And
It's a short. It's a short.
I don't know though. I only read it like once.
We'll use your dex for now, and we'll just come back to it.
Do you add
It
strength
does
to
depend on
damage?
some talents and stuff to it.
You do.
I haven't
For
been this
melee?
entire time.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
Short sword.
It explains why my damage
accuracy.
is
Okay, he's right. He's right. I was
I
misremembering.
didn't realize we're supposed to
What?
add strength
So
to damage.
it is dex.
It's accuracy.
Accuracy? No. That's to hit.
That's to hit.
It's,
It's a light blade group. Short sword.
do you add strength to light blades?
No.
You don't.
would
Good.
probably have to.
Oh, it's not good.
That would. Enemy hits weakly. Enough as it is.
I would have been so much more effective all this time.
Make sure to write it then.
Okay. Weapons from bows and black power add perception instead of strength to damage.
Okay, so it is strength to damage. Okay, I don't have any.
Okay. Alright.
I guess hitting more vital areas, basically.
Yeah. Anyway. Who was it? You.
6 damage.
6. Okay. After Bert goes Shove.
I am going to do what I have always done, which is try to protect my brother. So I'm gonna move myself, position myself towards the archers, pointed at him, and make another just big kind of circuiting swing, a crescent swing.
I am on my knees,
Mm-hmm.
so as long as you're not aiming low.
16 to hit you?
Still?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
For 4 points?
Oh, it's them shooting.
Yes.
For 4 points?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm sure that hits.
Oh, if it beats the last one.
8 points. Minus your armor. So as he goes to swing into them, he comes through the other 2 guys. They take their shots. Go ahead.
Wait, they shoot me because he was...
Mm-hmm.
These
Sorry.
guys are butt pipes.
Two.
Maybe
I
not
like
exactly, but...
9 plus a stun point, if that gets me anything.
One stun
No.
point?
So what's your total roll?
9.
No.
No.
Okay. You only stun if you succeed. All right.
that does suck.
I just wanted to do a thing now that I know that I have damage.
Kolgik,
So there's a spearman.
right next to you. He moved around the cargo.
Okay. I want to attack with my water whip and attempt. Well, let's see if I get a stun point. Probably won't.
Is there a disarm stun?
Yes, there is. Water whip is good for that.
Disarm, yep, only 2 points.
I get used to 1 point with water whip.
Alright.
Not that I've rolled stuns yet. I didn't roll stunts, but I did roll a 13.
You hit.
Yay! I'm so excited.
You just can't hide it.
Yeah.
You know. You won't lose your full
We're all
Doesn't work
high.
in how I thought in my head.
We're all about high energy here.
What?
10 damage.
10 damage.
God damn. I want water it.
I took out
You
stuff.
see the water kind of splash against its scales, but then it lashes into its flesh underneath.
Splashes against him, curls around, smacks him in the face.
Yep.
And I will. Okay, he's in front of me,
Mhm.
and my back is to the boxes,
Mm-hmm.
and he's next to me, and there's a lizard going stabby, 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 stabby.
I lunged up at him already, so
They're both standing over the boxes.
Nah.
So there's 2 are on the boxes now?
No, they're on either side, kind of like over the middle.
Is that the technical term?
Yeah,
Stab duck.
it's a very bad comedy sketch, really.
Yeah.
I guess it'd be rude. to-
Which is this whole entire first sequence.
I'll use a heal check on myself then.
Sure. Did you not take the healing arcana?
That would be a major action,
Oh.
and using the heal skill is a minor action with my talent.
Gamey motherfucker.
Target.
At least somebody is here.
Can you
need
say
one.
that word one more time? That the one...
I-L.
Elio.
I-L. I-O.
I-L-I-L... E-O?
Elio.
Elilio.
I add intelligence to
Yep.
it. I think
Just
so it's
read it.
11.
Well, ask the elf to translate it. He's like, butt fucks.
So it's 11, target number 11. Do I then succeed?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will heal myself.
It's
8
supposed
points.
it's supposed to be whatever the roll was when you rolled it. But,
Oh.
yeah.
It'll be the stunt point.
It's all good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Don't worry, he will quickly reduce that a lot.
With that, the servant folk that just shot your brother, that you're sitting behind, turn around. They start to walk away. So the other archers. Guy takes a jab at you but misses on purpose. Walks away. They're kind of like brisk walking almost into running. About to get sprinting.
So not fleeing, but retreating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tactically regrouping.
Do they still have my bow with them?
Mm-hmm.
Bitch.
The laughter from the other room is great.
Did she laugh at me?
Yeah, she's laughing at you.
Thank you, wife.
Starting with Shiv. Shiv.
Are we still in combat?
Mm-hmm.
Are there more people to fight?
They're still in range. They're just
Okay.
leaving.
How close are the ones that
The
shot?
spearmen have to.
They're
walk
past
you.
him now, so they're out of melee.
Roughly how close?
Probably about 8 yards.
Melee range is within 2 yards. Anything within 2 yards, so you could reach them with a charge.
That's what I had been planning before they retreated.
What good is a charge? Because I remember it being half speed. Does it actually? give
Are you
bonus?
next to me?
I think it does.
I'm near you.
Like maybe a small plus to hit.
Plus 1 damage,
Plus 1 damage.
I believe.
I'm going
Yeah,
to.
plus 1 to your attack roll.
Doesn't that give you plus
Attack roll is not
plus
the same
two
as
to
damage,
hit?
right?
No,
wait,
so it's
okay.
plus 1 to attack roll.
Okay, so that's why you charge.
So I will sort of stagger over
I don't
behind
understand.
him, get him between me and the serpent folk, draw my dagger,
Why would
and
you put
take the
stuff?
defend action.
Mhm.
And I'll tell him they still have my bow. I need that back. But
Okay.
wow, I guess that's all I'll say for now.
Bert. They just left.
I don't necessarily mean go get it, but be aware.
I'll get it. I will do.
Good riddance.
Hmm.
I didn't lose anything.
Bye.
Throw it over.
You're just not gonna do anything?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Like. Okay, that's a
Shove.
welcome turn of events for me.
Shove. Shove.
That's me. I'm sorry. Hello. How are you? Sorry.
You have to hit it a few times, like a hammer.
I am going to
Push me.
charge after the serpent folk who has my brother's bow
Sure.
and do an overhead smashing ground
Yeah.
bang. That's the technical
Gonna
term.
try and
Overhead
Ground bag.
smashing ground bag.
Yeah.
They were great live at Lollapalooza.
Is that your finisher?
Overhead smashing ground bang. They very good show.
Is that now your named signature finisher move?
Overhead smash.
Ground bang. It's
bang.
where he digs a hole in the ground and just fucks it relentlessly. 18 hits.
We call him the gopher.
Laid on my face, got a boner and struck oil. Yeah.
Please don't ever rap.
13.
That wasn't supposed to
13
be a
damage?
rap. I didn't
It
mean.
kind of came out that
I
way.
didn't
He
mean
looks
to sound
a
like
little
a
messed up.
rapper.
A little messed up on a 13 ground smash.
Yep.
Dang.
Overhead.
Do I manage to get the bow back?
Not. No, because you'd have to like.
I would
stop
like to
him.
specify. I'd like it back
You'd have to
the
stun,
way that I lost it,
disable,
not in
or-
splinters
No,
and a strip.
Disarm or might check, or
I can do a might check, but I think it's probably too late after I did my smash thing, isn't it?
yeah, you can do it next turn if he's within range.
What are you
Okay.
using the might for?
To
To
wrench
grapple.
the bow from
Yeah.
his hands.
They're gonna go
You can
into a
replace the
sprint
string,
next
sure.
turn, I'm sure.
That was the plan, yes.
Yeah.
So rather than fight him and valiantly win it back, you're just gimme, not yours.
I figured he would actually like grapple him and hold him down until he gave it back, but
And then beat him to death with it.
He's emotional. He's frenzied. That belongs to my brother.
wow.
Brooder.
All right, that happened.
Are you a special needs brother?
Colgate.
said I'd
I'm
drop
not a
them.
smart man.
Well, I've been on this boat with these people, for 3 months. I know they're well attached.
We saved a cat together.
2 of them are well attached to their belongings. So I will grab my necklace and channel my arcane might and try to shoot lizard folk with the bow, if only so one of them stops bawling.
Give it back.
Oh yeah, go you ugly bastard.
You're a higher functioning holder.
A little bit higher functioning. I have
Or-
vocabulary,
Horror
and
holder.
but not much more comprehension.
No.
He actually looks bloody when
I'm not.
when you hit him. He looks actually like he's like wounded.
Good. Knock
But
his
yeah,
teeth
earlier when
straight out
Daniel
of his
says, and who
asshole,
dropped
so-
me,
Well,
I said
they're
the potato
flimsy.
who raised me.
Oh, okay.
So
13?
13 will... Is it to hit?
Yeah.
13 to hit, yes.
Okay.
Do the damages. I believe in you.
7.
It's not as many damages as I was hoping.
7.
Give him all
Slightly-
the damages.
Slightly more bloodied, as the arcane blast sort of hits its scales and dissipates a bit before finally impacting in.
Why do they do more damage than others?
Because I'm rolling much better than you.
I noticed.
Do you have a minor left?
Yes.
To yell at him? Just drop the fucking bow.
Make a persuasion check.
Drop the bow and we'll let you live.
Make a deception check.
-2 in your roll.
Please.
He'll allow it. He probably won't.
Oh no.
-1.
Are the simple 6s?
Yes.
We still don't even know if they speak our language.
15.
15.
Wait,
Or
that's
the
a
common
stunt
tongue,
too?
I suppose.
No, this is my stun die.
Oh, okay.
He goes
No, I mean, you got
and
two
tosses
sixes
it to the
there.
ground. As if it mattered so little to him
Oh,
It doesn't
that he
matter.
could have just pissed on it instead.
Not worth it. Not worth the fight over
I
this.
actually got a
Yes.
stunt. Can I do it?
Whatever.
It's a roleplay stunt. Because he got 6 roleplay stunts.
I don't know where to. Oh.
Where?
Hey guys, what is the halfway mark from 6 to 9?
7:30.
7:30? Alright, cool. Sorry, math hard!
That's
Thank
okay,
you.
Potato Man. We're here for you.
Take a break in 6 minutes.
Yeah, take a break after this
After
combat.
the, yeah.
What are we gonna break in 6 minutes?
You don't have
Oh, that
to.
should be you.
He apparently already dropped the bow, so you don't have to twist the knife.
Was it a spearman or an archer?
Archer.
He could just turn around and try to
I'll
block
use 2 stun points and say, and another thing, drop your other bow. Or we'll cut your tail off.
Is he allowed to make a check against that one?
I don't actually know. I'm the first time I've ever read this.
Drop that bow and we'll let you live.
Is
Drop
it-
the other bow or we'll cut your tail off.
You may
I feel
make
like
an
those
additional
two things should have been offered in
It's
reverse
an additional
order.
test.
Okay.
Really.
Is it against my first roll?
Yeah.
Okay, that was still 15.
Super 60.
I'm not very good at wit.
He takes this bow and like looks back at you and goes, no.
That's the most blasé serpent man that's been hit in the head that I've ever met.
Maybe this is everyday life for them. He's just like, sigh, another raid on
I'm
humans.
surprised he can get around if getting hit over the head with a maul every day is his usual activity.
Well, this might be an off day for him. You know, maybe this is his Monday.
It would be
Didn't
an
raid
additional
today, got
test
hit
for
in the head
him.
with a goddamn
Mhm.
It
hammer.
would be an additional test for him.
Okay, go ahead.
And then you would test against his roll. But obviously,
If you
17.
succeed on the first one, then you're fine.
Bert, our local rules.
you could have done an awesome 666.
Alright guys, so we're gonna go to break. We'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes. Please stay tuned. We
figure out what happens with those serpents.
figure out what happens to those guys. They sprint off and leave.
Well, that's not much of a clip.
Okay, well, I guess don't tune in, so now you know.
But we gotta know why.
Yeah, they don't know why. So
Find out why.
Find out
Tonight at-
why
Whatever.
the servant folk attacked.
Pledge time.
And yeah, break time.
Ooh, you look like you put on some pounds, or you look like you lost weight, and I haven't. I just changed shape.
Okay.
I don't lose or gain
You're a
weight.
ditto.
Welcome back, guys. While we hear Tim too talk about how fat he is.
I'm not fat, I'm amorphous, and there's just a lot of morph.
He's a human ditto.
What the fuck are you? I'll be whatever you want me to be, baby.
Snorlax.
Snorlax, I can do that in my sleep. Hey
Oh, yay. Anyway, roll game.
I'm way too proud about that.
You should be.
You should.
This is all I have.
Your
Okay.
Your joke was bad, and you should feel bad.
So when we last left our
We
heroes,
last left our group. We were only on scene 1 of 9.
Did you expect to get through all 9?
You did expect to get through 1?
Yes.
Okay. We're ahead of
he had
schedule.
hoped.
So the the servant folk are retreating back past the walls. Some of them have been forcibly removed. Others are dead.
Wait, did he get my bow?
No, he dropped it.
It's on the ground. I haven't picked it up.
Okay. As long as
Don't take
those
the bow.
lizard fucks don't have it.
They don't.
Pardon me one moment.
Right.
That was the
Continue.
sound of wounded pride.
Yep. Alright, so what are you guys doing? There are people who are trying to get their things back together and tending to the flames of the huts.
Like, oh shit.
I'll use my water spells to help put out the fire on the village, because I am an orcish rock fighter.
How many spells are you going to use?
Describe to me the scene.
There's only like 4 huts here. Everybody who owns a business here lives out of their hut. Let me explain the village to you now that you can get a good glimpse at it. The village is less a village and more like a shanty. The only good hut is to the far left along the wall. It has a sign with a behemoth monster with its head cut off.
Not like a carving, the actual.
I'm guessing people live, shop, and just basically exist all these huts in multiples.
And there's tents around the outsides. Like
And
around
the hut, as far as we can tell, belongs to the elf and his friends that came in and kicked out the servant.
So the only reason the settlement exists is because there's access to the ocean
to the jungle.
or to the jungle.
It's a
Well,
nice
we don't
meeting
know.
point.
It could be any, unless we happen to know.
What?
Unless we know information about this village ahead of time.
You can make a history roll if you'd like. It's
I don't
lore,
have history.
What's this place called?
intelligence, Pesh.
I haven't
So
thought
the,
this
so
evaluation.
the area and the village is
Oh
called?
no, the village. Thank you.
The village may not even be big enough for me. Depends.
No, it is.
It's called Mudflap.
No, shut the fuck up. I'm busy.
Mudkip.
You're a stupid whore.
You like mudkips? I heard you like mudkips.
That's not dated at all.
Actually, this village is called Chyte, Shit, located near Shit Creek.
It's called Daya.
I got stranded up that way.
Mine was better.
Daya. Daya.
Is the shirtless elf still around?
No, he's wandered back into his hut.
Can I go to the hut and? It's a hut. It doesn't necessarily have a door, does it? Can I?
Is that hut on fire?
No.
Then I will go to the next hut.
Okay.
Is that hut on fire?
I'm gonna go to that hut and call inside because I want to thank him.
So when you look inside, you call. How are you calling? You're gonna look in.
I don't want to be rude. I just want to call in and say, hey, whoever you are, I just wanted to thank you.
You're sure he can't hear you, because the sounds of music and revelry are all around. This is like what you would assume. Like it's like 4 huts put together.
Like a Jarl's longhouse
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Yeah.
So there's a big hut and then a
So it's hut in shape, not in
Hut in shape, not in
but
stature.
more of like a hall.
The across from it, on the other side of the gate, is another hall-like hut made of like palm and stuff like that, with fronds to make the roof. But this one has the State House on a sign outside.
How grandiose.
Yeah. Then the other 2 are just huts. One has a little hand-painted sign of a flask, like a bottle with some liquid going into it. The other one, it doesn't look like you want to go in there.
Which one's on
Any
fire?
particular reason?
The one that has a little liquid and the State House.
I will cast the water so it falls above the state house onto the thickest part of the flames.
Okay, make me a spell check. -2. Because you are in the era of whisperers.
14.
I will probably rename the eras.
16.
Is that
has to
above
do
your
with
target number?
How you changed magic?
Well, the target number's 10.
Then yeah, you're good.
Okay.
As long as you don't fail your check with the minuses, then you're fine.
So, it's not a lot, but 4 gallons of water will fall directly onto the
It
thickest
puts the
patch.
fire out.
Okay.
At what point does our health go back up?
You can actually take a 5-minute rest right now after the encounter to get 5 plus your level plus your con. Let me double check that, but for now, yes. Just do that.
Yeah, I think it's 5, and then a night's rest
It's
is
10.
Well, that's my first priority. After retrieving my bow, I'm gonna sort of limp into the village, find him, and say, "Buddy, I saw
No.
you."
Yeah.
5 plus level plus constitution?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw you patching yourself up out there. Is there any chance you can help me? Those lizards did a number on me.
I saw, and I am glad to help.
There's a dwarf trying to fan out his hut.
But first,
What are you
I
doing?
will put that.
I'll wait
I'm
here.
resting.
Hmm?
I'm resting.
Okay.
I will grab a bucket of water and help the dwarf.
Okay. He's very grateful. He's got like a smock on, but he's not your typical dwarf because he doesn't have a beard. In place of his beard is scarred tissue, as if by a second-degree burn. Kind of like this, guys.
I am instantly sympathetic because this looks like the work of magic and alchemy.
So it's possible he can't grow a beard?
Mhm.
I wonder if that's...
You can, it's just building up under
That's
the
probably why he's been
One
exiled.
that's gonna
Oh.
burst out.
He's just going to strain 2 hours.
There's a commercial of that.
Gross.
Yeah. Beard growing contest, go!
So, back to Shove. What you would assume this longhouse, they don't really hear you. But now that you're close to the sign, you see the Behemoth Butchers is written on the sign.
I like these people, and I wish to enter their hut.
There's nobody stopping.
Okay, I'm gonna go inside and find something to drink and someone to clap on the shoulder.
There is a bar, so you can walk up and ask for something. They don't.
So
Everybody stops talking and looks at you for a minute.
this is
But it's a look of like, yeah, you can hang out.
if any of them,
If
But
they
not
don't
like-
know
interest, not what the hell are you
Yeah,
doing
but
here?
it-
then I
but
would use the amount.
You
roll.
feel like
Yeah.
Okay.
you could overstay your
I
welcome,
thought these two had damage. I know that.
but you haven't yet.
Okay,
Then
I
you
walk
never
up to the
fucking
bar
say.
and I ask
No, I was surprised.
for something to drink.
Yeah, see, my smaller one was just.
There's a-
in my best
See,
manners.
There's a
possible.
halfling
Yeah.
who you can't really see you over the bar until he sits
and
on a
then
stool.
if you
Mhm.
somehow get
We only
5
have
6s,
3. A makeshift cup made out of coconut.
Mhm.
He goes, "Have you ever drank this before?"
No.
We don't have a name for it.
Exciting.
Here you go.
I take it and I turn to the room and I raise it up high and I say,
It's made of compressed dandelions.
No, I'm sure it's not.
I'm not it.
Okay.
So would you like a hangover, diarrhea, or the mystery box?
Strike a box anything. It could even be a boat.
It could even be diarrhea!
I want what the elves drink.
take that and snap it.
All right. So he
Don't have
hands
red
you
snapper.
a makeshift cup made out of coconut.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, "Have you ever drank this before?"
No.
We don't have a name for it.
Exciting.
Here you go.
I take it and I turn to the room and I raise it up high and I say, a toast to the finest warriors I've ever seen that fought with their skin clad in baby oil. Well done to ye, and my party thanks you. And I pause for a moment and I look at it
It's absolutely
and
clear.
I kick it back.
All right, I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution drinking test.
Is this
There's a
all
reason he
three?
usually has supervision.
If you have drinking
I don't.
focus, you get a +2. But if you don't, it's just your Constitution. What are you doing while he's making his test?
I'm keeping an eye on him, waiting for my healing.
Okay.
Is the fire out?
Yes.
I will go back to him and I will try to heal him. I'll use 2 magic points, target number 10. Got 14.
You're good.
And so use 2 magic points, you get 2d6 of healing. You get 9 points back.
9?
9.
Did you rest?
What's that?
Did you take a 5-minute rest after the encounter?
Have I been waiting for him for at least 5 minutes?
I was putting out fire.
Then yeah.
All right. So what are you doing?
How much?
Well, I just had my breather. Any other
That's your
people
problem.
in
Plus your
the
Constitution.
huts need help?
No.
Well, there was only 2 huts on fire.
9.
I'll take a breather now.
Okay. A human with the colors of the Laurentine Empire comes out of the rock house looking a little worried, walking around his hut, back around, looking in like barrels and stuff, but you can't really tell what's up with him.
No, I don't.
I go and
I told you.
is he like the mayor kind of looking guy?
From what you can tell, he's an official of some sort.
I go up to the official. and ask about the raid.
He's like, I'm a little busy right now. I seem to have lost something in the raid. I just give me a couple minutes. This is very important. I gotta find him.
Find who? I'll help.
My son.
Hmm.
My son. He's Reginald II.
What does he look like?
He's about 4 feet tall. Looks like me, kind of, but with brown hair. Man before you has like light blonde, like sandy blonde, pulled back. Looks like a dandy. Really does. He's got like a ribbon in his hair. There's a little bow.
Very
Like colonial.
colonial.
Yes.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
Okay.
How's a 13?
That will pass.
Are there oohs and ahs?
Does he feel anything?
Oh yeah. You
Or
are
just
a
general
little
amusement?
but not like super plastered like you would have been otherwise.
Is it smooth, or
The-
is he burning all the way down?
Oh, it's smooth. This is what I assumed like sake would be like.
Like very potent for a small amount.
Yeah. The elf, who you recognize instantly by the very odd feather in his hair,
Mhm.
walks up and goes, "Good to see you've made it out of that scuffle alive."
We could not have done it without you,
I know.
and yet I am glad to be alive.
Good. You're not planning on ferrying the jungle after that, are you?
I don't make the decisions of my party, I merely follow them.
Hmm.
But I believe they'll want to rest.
Okay. Well, I hope you have tents, because we're on an inn. Those of us who have brought back a trophy for the walls, and you can see them. There's a giant bird head. So one of them has like a monitor lizard. Those of us who have brought trophies for the walls are the only ones allowed to stay here.
I see. I am, in fact, a trophy hunter of sorts.
Would you
Perhaps-
have one?
Not as yet. We only just arrived, but perhaps one day soon I will have my own place here.
Yeah.
Do what?
Should have kept the crabkin.
Perhaps one day soon.
It rotted.
Hey, food or trophies, not both.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Perhaps one day soon I'll have my own place here.
Make
Maybe.
Baraka.
The jungle is very
That's
harsh.
not a Baraka. What is that?
I'm healed up from him?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you for your assistance. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go find my brother before he or I get into trouble without the other one. I hear some revelry this way, which is probably where he went.
I'm gonna give my thanks and stumble my way out of the little tavern.
It's a little bit more than a buzz.
Yeah, and I stumble my way out until I see familiar faces.
He's coming towards the.
Brother, I've had the most wonderful drink.
How many of them?
Half. It was a lovely drink. And I met the most lovely fellow, and he says we can stay there. Well, he didn't say that, but he meant it. That's what he meant. I just need to have a trophy.
I'll be your trophy. Let's go inside and get you some what?
I'm
something weaker than whatever you drank the first time.
I'm not sure you're the type of trophy they want. They want something that they can mount on their walls. In fact, mount on their walls.
Keeping this joke going, I see.
One way or another, I think you're right. I don't want them to mount me.
But I will have my trophy after I have my other half. That should be what I call it. It should be the half, because after you've had it, you only have half your wits left. And I've only got half a wit to begin with.
As you
So
often tell him.
you drank something without a name?
But it was lovely. It was a lovely drink.
We're gonna call it the half from now on.
Actually, out of game,
The
I
half
have
shove.
a better suggestion based on a real life story. I'm just trying to get my character there to,
Okay.
because I'm fairly certain I'll fail.
The half shove.
We'll go back inside. I'll kind of lead him
Brother,
Sidle up to
there's they're not men. They're elvish folk, and they're large and they're fierce, and
Are they all elves?
No. They're a conglomerate of hunters, effectively.
they're not all elvish folk, but they're large and they're fighters and hunters, and they're more my type than yours. Allow me to introduce you. And I walk in and I say,
Introduce
friends! This is my wonderful brother.
The halfling goes, I don't think we're going to give him any more of that.
And then I'm gonna go just sit and
He
chat.
didn't
with
pay. Are you going to pay for his drink? He just walked out.
I'll take
them.
care.
I'm gonna go sit and
Uh,
just chat. With the halfling.
Shove. Just go have a seat and talk to your old new friends.
There's a small man over there, and I wish to know him.
I'll go get to know the small man.
I wish to know him in
You
the
sit
biblical
down.
sense.
You go sit down. I'll sidle up to the bar. What
Yes.
did you give him?
He asked for the elven drink.
Okay. Are you more inclined to listen to a paying customer or a non-paying customer?
Paying?
Did he pay?
No.
Okay, how much was his drink?
When was the last time a boat showed up? The other bartender's like, yeah, today, but they didn't sell anything, so I guess like 2 months ago. 20 silver.
Holy shit.
You didn't have the strongest drink in the house.
Half.
Fine. 10 silver.
Hang on.
You want his other half? It's still here.
Hang
Persuasion.
on.
You want his other half? He's still here.
Have a little money.
I want my other half.
No.
I haven't even finished it.
How about I pay you
Check
8
equipment,
silver
maybe. Wherever the-
and I'll throw in 2 silver to never serve him that again. Can I at least smell what you gave him?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It is the most sweet smelling thing you've ever had touch your nose. It's so sweet it almost makes you sick. It smells like what syrup would taste like, as if you were breathing it and tasting it through your nose.
Okay.
15 plus 36.
My brother told me this doesn't have a name. Okay. Here's your cup. Here's 10 silver, and here's your name. Call it the sad, never-ending motherfucker, because that's what the rest of my night is going to be.
I don't think a mother should be in this village. That seems dangerous for her child.
But brother, I haven't finished my drink.
You're finished.
I don't understand.
You don't have to. That's why I'm here, dear brother.
Yes, brother.
All right, let's go. Have you been healed?
Are they Space Marines?
Who? Us?
Go on.
I know just
No.
enough to get the joke.
I've not been healed.
If that was an ancient Greek sort of joke, maybe not. Anyways, let's go find you a healer. I found a wonderful healer that's going to make sure you don't die tomorrow from whatever you just drank.
Nonsense. I'm strong.
He isn't. You can show him how to be strong.
Okay.
Persuasion check?
Sure.
What do I do?
You're going to roll an opposed check of your insight, which will be perception, empathy.
Okay.
Perception.
Yeah, okay. 11.
14.
So dice rolls are abstract, so
Sort of on a scale.
you can sort of, it's your character. You could decide whether or not you believe him. It's up to you.
He's my brother. I always believe
Yeah.
my brother.
Okay.
This, you say there's a small man who needs to learn how to be big and strong. I will show him.
Okay, and I'm going to go try to find him again, this time with a friend.
What are you doing before this?
I'm a 6-foot somehow orc gnome, so I'm wondering how I'm small. Suddenly, that's
I
my
didn't
mind
say
wanders.
small, I said weak, and whether you are or not is arbitrary. I'm trying to convince him.
I said small because I didn't
I
understand.
don't know if I should be 6 foot. I might be overdoing it. How tall is a gnome?
Really short, like
Gnomes
3
are like
feet.
the shortest race. They're
Are
like
they shorter than 8 foot?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So go for the middle.
even though I
4.5
fall
feet.
on that.
You're a dwarf.
You're a hamster that can speak the
I'm
common
a
tongue.
5'5" orc. How about that?
Sure.
So mocked by all. I will attempt to ask the dwarf, the beardless dwarf, if he needs any other help, because I recognize that his burns are probably something to do with magic or alchemy, and a fire on his hut probably very dangerous.
He goes, I need to go check a thing. And he runs into his hut.
Can I peek in the hut to make sure it's not on fire?
Yeah, so he kicks out a barrel that has some X's on it and some some skulls, and it rolls out.
Oh, random
stops.
in Acme cartoon.
And he kicks another barrel out. You don't know what's on it. There's nothing marking it. And he's like, okay. Can I help you? You want to buy some antitoxins? Or some sticky fire? Or maybe... Hold on. God damn it.
You want to buy some goddammit?
Or
Do you have propane?
I'm pretty sure.
I sell propane.
Pretty sure that's why Bert came here. He's looking for some goddammit. Isn't that what we decided? That's why he came here.
Where's it at? Oh.
Basically a normal religious artifact, but it's shaped like a dildo.
Or soothing bandages?
My friends may want to purchase those, but I'm alright. I'm just making sure you're alright. But seems to be alright.
He's also missing like a finger.
Reminds me so much of my father. I will go investigate what he's doing, because I see a man frantically running around.
Alright, and what are you doing?
seeing if any of the other villagers nearby saw anything about the boy.
Sure. The only other person that you could see in the area is a orc who steps out of that shitty-looking hut, covered in like stains and potbelly, walks out and looks around and meh.
This is from the hut that we want nothing to do
Yes.
with? Okay.
Turn back around and search on my own.
Oh, that's Mr. Nope. He lives in Nope Hut.
So, while you're searching and you come closer, he finally comes to it and he grips on you and goes, "Please, you've got to help me find him. I think they've taken him." His knuckles are white from holding on at this point.
Who's this?
The man who owns the hut. Human.
"I believe my son's been kidnapped by the serpent folk and taken into the wilderness. Would you please save him, please? Please." And his voice goes from being more frantic to, "Please."
See what I can do.
"Their tribal lands are to the west, through the gate." And back to Shove, who's being shoved in the direction of this guy. What are you doing?
Do I find him, Billy? Hey, I know I just talked to you. Do you have anything that could cure an instant hangover? Because whatever is in the water around here, don't drink it. Because... Can you fix him?
Fix how?
Brother, tell him about the nice friends you met.
I met the most lovely folk, and they have the most lovely drink. And well, I don't think I need fixing. In fact, my brother told me that you needed to learn how to be big and strong like Shove. So I want to teach you how to be big and strong.
He was only half that bad on the boat. Can you fix him?
I can patch him up, but, well, for one, I don't think I'm...
Well, I saw you using
that
water
small. I mean,
magic.
I'm taller than everybody in my
You want
home.
water splash in his face?
Can you just...
Does he look... What's your HP at?
Yeah, I don't even
Less
know.
than half.
I don't see his bloody.
Well, I can... do some...
Patch him up for now. I'll try to sober him up.
we'll use another 2 skill points.
So his blood is thinned and he's lost some blood.
13, target number 10.
So he's definitely not
So
banging
you
on all
get-
cylinders here.
10 hit points back.
Nice. Thank you.
And I can help him with that, but I don't think I can... I can't...
I'll try
Hand
to take
wave
care
his-
of the rest. I'm just... It's been a long day.
You seem to be experienced the hangover headache for him.
Yeah, it'll catch up to him and transfer from me to him eventually. I appreciate all your help. Do you have any idea why those snake people attacked this village?
No, but they appear to have made off with this man's child, and I feel like feel like we should do something about that. That's not okay. I feel
Is
like
the guy around whose child it is?
I'm next to him. He's next to the guy. We're in the conga line now.
Kind of like a semicircle, really.
Okay.
A conga circle.
Is this common for these creatures to raid your village?
Only when they're looking for a sacrifice.
Would sacrifice be Ilio in their language?
Helio is the god of beasts, the god of the jungle,
I now
the beating
know.
in the dark,
I now know what trophy I desire.
the god.
I understand why I'm here now.
Quiet time now.
It's all become so clear.
And
I have to kill God.
And
I tried to feign giving up until we could reevaluate things, and when I said the word slaves, they said Ililio.
They don't take slaves.
can I poke him with my stick?
They immediately, they take people back to their altars, and they sacrifice them to the god of hunger,
To what purpose?
the ravenous beast.
The god.
Probably to
Over
feed
there.
their hungry
Yeah.
god.
He ever hungers for flesh, as they say. So say the elves to the west, east, south. To the south. They move.
It's been a traumatic day.
Yes, they move a lot. I forgot where they go.
The ocean was to the west.
Oceans to the east. So if you think about in relation to where you were at, you went from Spain around the Mediterranean to the other side of Africa.
The Congo. Not Kenya.
Okay.
And
So the ocean would be to the west.
And
The sea.
It would
We're
actually
gonna,
be
we,
to both.
we need a map, right?
Well,
Listen, we've had a sort of a
Through
rough day.
lots of land.
Right.
We've had sort of a rough day also ever since we set foot on shore after 3 months at sea. It's been a shit show. So I don't mean to be that guy, but what's in it for us?
Well, I can pay you 5 gold apiece or 6 gold apiece, but I can also give you information on some rumors I've heard that are fairly credible as to where some more important areas of the land are.
important like temples.
Could you
Temples, known, not known, mythic areas such as the birth of all life.
would you know where the cradle of life might be?
That's what they call it, the birth, the cradle, the cat and the silver spoon, little boy Blue and the man.
I see
Get out!
I see someone else has had the half.
I think your name is sticking more than mine is. We could
Well, that would.
use money. We could use contacts and friends over here, and we could use information.
What would we need to
But
chase
brother-
them?
We could also use glory.
Well, they're going to head back to their tribal lands to the west.
How far is that?
Yeah, glory and all
Did
Indeed.
you say glory hole?
No. I said glory.
He said there's glory to be had as well as money and contacts, and I said, yeah, glory and all that.
Okay.
The only kind of glory I need is the kind that weighs down my purse, my coin purse.
I bet the head of the beast of hunger.
We don't know exactly where it's at, but we think it's probably 4 days travel through the jungle.
Well,
If you can catch up to them,
we will at least need a day's worth of supplies then, or some sort of tent or something, even if we leave right now.
you don't have tents?
We have tents. We have basic.
The nice feathered man told me the jungle is a harsh place, and that we would need tents.
So we have most of the basics.
Yeah, you should. I think, yeah,
There
you
might be
should.
a few arrows in it right now, but it should still be pretty
Well,
good.
I am prepared to go after them and rescue your child, even if there was no reward.
Well,
What does your child look like?
He stands about 4 feet tall, looks like me but with brown hair. Is that right?
no, I think you
Blonde.
said blonde with
Blonde.
the whole
Yeah,
bow
blonde hair.
thing going on.
He has a bow too? Is he
Yeah.
gonna drop it?
Oh, is this the elf that we're talking to?
No. Think colonial English with the wig, but not.
Oh, okay, but blonde.
Yeah.
So, Lucius Malfoy.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Whatever makes you feel better about thinking about who it is.
So we're off to rescue Draco Malfoy.
Sure.
Well, let's go rescue Draco Malfoy.
Okay.
Get our gear together.
It's funny because Draco and snakes and the serpent folk. I see what has been done there.
I
It
don't.
wasn't my doing.
When the line between him and his character starts to blur.
Most of the brilliant scenarios he comes up with is just happenstance.
Yep. I take credit for it. It's great.
So we'll grab our gear. Is there any sort of map?
Yes.
There's a map of the explored areas.
That's better than nothing.
So he shows you that there's a path. Shit.
I can read maps. No, the other thing. I can take naps.
He shows you.
I'm gonna take a 5-minute rest.
He shows you
while
a very.
guys discuss the
He shows you a very
important things.
rudimentary map of what he thinks Pesh looks like. He knows that there is a path that goes. What's 9 times 6?
14.
No.
54.
54
He's not gonna
miles.
call me on it. He can't.
54 miles northwest to a camp just outside of some ruins, which are about 12 miles further than that. And then there's across the river, which is part of the port, across the river and south another 54 miles is another camp, known camp, which is these people's camps.
Well, I will
These
start.
people's, meaning this villagers.
Yeah.
Okay.
The river cuts through the village.
So we came down or steamboat.
No, there's a dock all around both sides.
We're at the inlet of the river, right? Would it be easier to travel the river or go by land?
That's up to you. So, it's rumored that the serpent folk can hold their breath for hours at a time.
But not their captured people. So they probably want to bring them alive.
Also,
Sacrifices
the
and
river we know,
sacrifices.
the river we know of, because we've mapped it all the way further south, doesn't go near where we think their tribal lands are. It cuts just under.
How far off would it be to take the boats to the closest point?
The further you go down the river, the further away you get from.
So I guess we're going by land.
So like, the river does this,
Mm-hmm.
and where they think it is kind of does this.
So there's no half shortcut.
No, it's the further you get down the river, the further away you get from where they think the land is.
I will start packing my stuff. So I'm intent on helping him.
You're not in a tent.
No, I'm carrying one.
What are you guys doing?
I have been taking my 5-minute rest while the smart people make decisions.
I can read maps. No, I can take maps.
If there's enough time
I
before
can
we
see
leave,
maps.
I'd also like to take a 5-minute rest.
You can't take another one.
Oh, you can only take
You
one
can only take one per encounter.
per encounter.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many hours is a full rest? 8?
Not that anybody in the world sleeps for 8 hours.
Yes, I will just
I do.
check over my
Sometimes I say for
equipment,
16.
make sure my water skin is filled, my arrows are at the ready, my silver is still there, other than what I paid for the drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sort of mentally prepare myself.
How damaged is everyone left? I have 5 points of damage today.
9. Is there anything he can? Is there anything you can tell us before we depart now about village men's habits or the place where we're going? Do you think we're going, or?
The deeper you get into the jungle, the more of them there will be. And the more of them there will be, the more ferocious they'll get.
So it's best to catch up to them as ASAP.
guess
We've heard rumor of a filthy little gnome who we don't know how he got here and under what circumstances, but he speaks in broken language. And he travels alone. And he's lived for some time without dying.
One more question. As far as you know, do the serpent folk speak our language? Do they understand the common tongue?
They understand our common tongue, and they understand Elven. Or they try to understand Elven.
Do they speak their own language, though?
Yes.
Okay.
I had a thought,
Yeah?
and it was gone.
Well, good for you then.
Oh, yeah. The alchemist. See what kind of healing herbs he has.
As you come to, there's like healing salves, antitoxins, and sticky fire. I'll sell them to you.
How much are the healing salves?
Healing salves are 5 silver apiece. And what they do is they help you when you try to mend yourself or others.
Are antitoxins important?
Could be. You planning on going to the jungle?
We're in the jungle.
Yes.
Probably.
We're
How much
dealing
are they?
with serpent folk.
How much is an antitoxin?
5 silver.
Is everything in here 5 silver?
You see him pull his hand out. It's like 4 silver.
4 silver.
4 silver. Everything here is 4 silver.
What does sticky fire do?
It's in a thing. And you light the top and you throw it. It sticks to whatever you throw it to.
Ooh, I want money on those. I'll take 2 sticky fire, a healing salve, and an antitoxin.
Do the antitoxin need to be used before you're poisoned, or can you use after?
16 silver.
Don't know. Maybe both.
Out of character, would I know that?
Yes, you take them before.
You have to take them before.
What's
Fuck 'em,
so
I'm not-
poisonous in the jungle, though?
Snakes.
Is it
Snakes,
Snake people.
some birds.
You have poisonous birds?
You sadistic bastard.
Why do you people live here? This is an affront to God.
Is this like
Gods.
is this continent shaped like Australia?
No. Some fish,
No, Africa. You have
Platypi.
poisonous fish?
lots of spiders,
Fish are poisonous.
lots of scorpions.
Do the lizard men use poison weapons?
Sometimes they've been known to.
I will buy 2 antitoxins and 2 of the Mender's things.
Okay.
So that's 16.
How much silver do you have?
25.
Did you spend any to begin with?
I don't spend anything.
What about your gear? I don't think your armor you have to spend, but your weapon.
Did you spend all?
Yeah.
Read Akbar, this sticky fire.
I'm not sure.
Last time we played
Well,
Dance
you're
Against
getting-
Grenades, he Aloe Akbar'd himself.
I was surrounded, so I'm like, fire grenade. Goodbye, everybody.
I think I should have one of everything's.
Okay. Everything's.
One of the everything's, please.
I have a special thing.
What is the special thing? I'm a special.
He brings out a
person.
vial, and it's got black, what looks like pepper in it.
What's the pepper?
This is how I lost my finger.
Then I'm
Is
not
this
sure
so-
we want that.
What does it do?
I'm sure
other
he
than
knows
lose
what that
fingers?
is.
What?
What does it do other than make you lose fingers?
Boom!
Black powder.
Brother, I want one.
I want 12.
If I get you this, do you promise not to drink any more
This
of the
is-
swill?
No.
9 silver.
Well,
Make him say lower than 9.
do you promise not to drink whatever's in that hut?
Since it's blown off your finger, and you've told us that it's dangerous, don't you feel like maybe
Dangerous to me, dangerous to you, dangerous to everybody.
you're selling
Good-
us the dangerous
good stuff.
product, though?
Good stuff.
Surely 8 silver would be better, so we have some silver left over to come back and spend after we blow our
I
own
won't
fingers
drink the
off.
half if you make him say a number lower than 9.
Holy shit. 18? Stud dice.
8's fair. If you live, you come back by more.
It's less than 9.
He talks a little koboldish.
You
You
know
come
you-
back by more.
You know, take handle.
What would you say
Candles
to
probably have lost a
6
finger.
silver? And if
You
I
can
like
flip
what
that.
I see, I'll come back and tell everyone in this village that you're a miracle worker.
No.
No persuasion?
No.
You can flirt with him.
No. 7 silver.
8's as far I go. As far as I go.
7, and I spread the word about your wares. Not just the powder.
Listen. These people hate me. We used to have 6 huts.
And more fingers.
And lots more fingers.
Lots more villagers, too.
Alright.
It's amazing I'm not dead.
Chuv, give him 8 silver.
For many reasons.
But I also need the one of the.
You just call him Chub. You just call your brother Chub? It's fucked up.
Shove.
It's okay.
How about an everything deal of 20 silver?
The
One of everything.
When everything for 20 silver, deal.
one of everything deal for 20 silver. I tossed you the 20 silver.
Okay, but if you use that powder without me knowing, there will be serious
I'm
consequences.
confused.
Doesn't
what?
that work out to be 20 silver anyway?
No, because I have 5.
No, it's 4,
5.
4, 4, and 8.
Oh, it's 4, 4, 4. I was thinking 5,
That's
5,
12
5.
and 8.
So 12 and 8 is 20 anyway.
Yep.
I was thinking it was 5, 5,
Deal.
and 5, so we were actually making a bargain. It's okay.
Nobody in the party can do math, so it all works out.
I could do it. I was like, yes.
This is what happens when you have great diplomacy skills, but no logic, math.
Okay, so I have a
Certainly
healing
sped this
salve,
fucking shit up.
healing salve, a sticky fire, an
How about I buy 2
antitoxin,
and pay
and what
full
the
price
fuck
for
is
both
this
of
black stuff?
Gunpowder.
Oh, okay.
Gunpowder.
Gunpowder.
I picture him taking a match and just lighting it on his teeth and shoving it in the vial and
And
charging them.
then, but it already explodes the second he does that.
No, I'm expecting to like come up, go away for a minute, come back at like dinner time, and have him like, the seasoning is terrible.
What you do is you take the
It's
sticky
burning.
fire.
Should it be burning?
By the way, we're having lizard flambe.
What you take is a reed.
Who
and
wants
tie
to see
the
me light my
black
farts on
powder.
fire?
You tie the black powder to the jar of sticky fire. Light the sticky fire. Toss it.
That sounds like a good way to lose more than a couple of fingers.
That's
But-
why you have to be really good in your accuracy.
What do we call this area? It's the half jungle of Pesh now. There's a lot of half going around in this area.
This is the deepest part of the jungle. That's a plain. Well, you've experimented a lot.
It was a jungle. So are you going? Please say you're going.
Going into the jungle.
We need,
Find a child.
we need to
Bring him back.
Kill the cop.
find information and continue on our
We'll
quest of acquiring goods.
And the only way to do that is to find a child.
The Cedric, the dwarf looks at you and said, he goes, yeah, you don't want anybody else's goods.
Hold on.
Not that.
He didn't comment like this thing splits your wit in half, and I had half to begin with, so that gives me like what?
Very self-aware.
2 ninths?
I'm just imagining he's repeating things you've told him in the past.
I'm not so much using him as containing him.
Okay, George, put the rabbit down.
Yeah, base. That's sort of our dynamic here. I'm
Okay.
the face, he's the muscle.
Master Blaster.
Shut up, Mimsy. So what are you guys gonna do?
We're gonna go after the kid.
All right.
I'd like to go over, walk up to.
Imagining he's repeating things you've told him in the past.
I'm not so much using him as containing him.
Okay, George, put the rabbit down.
Yeah, base. That's sort of our dynamic here. I'm
Okay.
the face, he's the muscle.
Master Blaster.
Shut up, Mimsy. So what are you guys gonna do?
We're gonna go after the kid.
All right.
I'd like to go over, walk up to the orc and just kind of
We're talking to Al Bundy.
look him over for a minute.
I keep my distance.
You want some strange things?
Maybe.
I got one big one under these
I feel my academic curiosity taking over. So from several feet behind him, I'm going to, what is a strange thing?
Yeah, I got lots of strange things. Can't get to see them. Come on inside. He walks into his hut.
I'll cautiously follow him inside, I guess.
I will stand at the door.
These strange things are covered in stains that you're not quite sure you want to know, but some of them are blood. You're sure some of them are blood. There are idols. There's an idol of a lion-faced creature with a lizard-like body with feathers coming out of it, and talons.
Brother, I know of a new thing that I wish to go.
Shh, Daddy's talking.
There's some other things, like there's some beads and there's some teeth that look semi-fresh. There's a bowl full of like innards.
Can I evaluate the orc to see if he's curse resistant?
Sure, go for it. I don't know if you can do that.
You're saying go for it, so I'm gonna study it.
Sure, make a perception test.
The strange things or the orc?
The orc. Only 12.
Yeah, you have no idea. You don't have any sort of like a magic attunement. You know that he's very smelly and very blasé and not very give a shit.
Why?
Because I'm thinking of different like types of orcs in gaming history of they don't give a shit, so it doesn't happen kind of thing. So
Nothing.
He's not too hard to care.
You know what? I think we're all set for strange things.
What
But
do they
I'll tell
do?
you, if we need any more strange things, we will certainly come.
Here's a
about.
jar of Daddy's milk.
you've been waiting for that one.
It's a jar.
I know what it is. Shut up, Lacey.
It's got like some congealed. Like,
I know what it is.
Does it look like bad milk? the booth
Thanks, we're all set on Daddy's milk.
The booth in the other room is cackling.
The laughter from the peanut gallery makes it so much harder to compose.
Oh. You sure? He pops the top.
Good deal, Browns.
We're all set on Daddy's milk, and I run out of that goddamn hut.
I apologize for my brother's laugh.
Brother, get out of here!
He clearly has
don't
no
pick the mic
manners.
so bad.
Perhaps one day we will return and buy some of your strange things.
There's plenty of Daddy's milk where that came from, and
I will be going now.
I can't even look at you.
I feel like Daniel's been silently dying over here while none of us noticed. He's done. The
dwarf is waiting outside. He's like, we haven't thrown him out because he hasn't burned anything down.
Is that a requirement?
Yeah.
My God.
How much? I have to pay you to burn his hut down.
I don't think it can burn down.
I
think it's I
fire
think the Daddy's
resistant,
milk, is like a fire-resistant gel.
Either that or it's like grease and it just ignites very easily.
I don't care if it's magic war paint that gives me all the armor in the world. I don't want any of his daddy's milk.
Can we leave the village? Can we please leave?
He's gonna cry or vomit and I'm not sure which.
I don't know if I'm in character or not
And then
anymore.
the orc will just come by and scoop that shit up.
I have to say, like, this is good stuff.
As we leave the village, I'm going to remark, in my experience, fire is the most thorough cleanser. If we find this little brat, how close do we actually have to get to this place when we come back? Can't we just pin a note to his collar and send him on his way?
You wanted to talk to him.
You did go into the hut.
I was curious.
After being warned very many times that nobody goes in there.
He doesn't have to make any skill checks, does he?
I'll tell you this much. The crabkin is not what kills the cat. It's curiosity and friggin'
Daddy's milk.
orc daddy's milk, yeah.
You making a note to bring that up again?
Yeah.
And another thing.
You didn't stunt die.
I feel like we all need to make sanity rolls.
So as you
This is not
leave,
Call of
I'm
Duty.
good. I didn't fucking go all the way in there.
as you leave the gates,
I didn't either.
Poor Dick.
you know the general direction of where you're going. Maybe a little woozy from the daddy's milk. We know where you're going.
Most other probably parties would have just killed him there. At least, other, parties.
I feel like
I
that
fucking
shows exactly
should
how
have.
jaded we are.
It's like, oh.
No.
Just come out of there holding a bloody dagger. If strange things are things covered in blood, there is one more strange thing in there than there used to be. Leave it there.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do now? There's a vast jungle before you. There's only one trail around
I
it.
feel like we need +1 to our speed to get the fuck away from that guy.
Yeah, sure.
That's what Daddy's Milk is +1 retreat.
There's a small path around the wooden wall that leads out to a small bridge across the river, like a shitty bridge. Like you're not
Like
quite
a
sure.
rope bridge?
You're not quite sure you want to go over it. And then there's the one that goes to the west.
We need to go west.
I will lead the way.
Do the
How about you
snakemen
let the one who actually
leave
looked at the
tracks?
map lead the
I don't
way,
know.
brother?
Do they?
I will be the shield in the front.
There you go.
Someone should tell me where to go.
Big brother's proud of you.
Perception?
Yep.
12.
Hey, look at that. Look at you doing stuff. Proud of you.
Some rogue has to. Instead of complaining about Daddy's Milk.
Damn!
Shots fired. Jesus.
As you come to the dense jungle, so you find... Hold on, let me backtrack for a second. You find some blood,
Especially from the ones we wounded or others.
and you can trace them through this dense area. It takes you quite a while to get there, maybe 2 hours. As
So
you
we
actually
can track them essentially.
Yeah. As you track them to the path they took. Before you, as you come through the dense jungle, you come near a cave inside of a small foothill. The tunnel is only big enough to fit one person, from what you can tell, and a little bit of fresh blood is at the mouth of the cave. As you come closer, you hear a "Ah!" as a small gnome runs and smacks into your legs, bouncing off and hitting the ground. No go there. A beast lives down there. God damn it.
I reach down and I pick up the gnome so that I can look at him at eye level. And I say, what type of beast? Small one.
Big one. I barely mongoosed away. But I show you another path that goes around the hill.
Look, brother, you made a friend.
I talk. I show you.
Put him down. That's not how you pick up a... You don't pick up gnomes.
He does.
Well,
He does it all the time.
I put him down and I say, I am not the one who makes decisions, but I wish to fight this beast. I have said my words.
He's too big for you. All four.
What is it?
Big tiger.
Well, I'm going
Rocks on back.
Brother, while I don't doubt your ability to slay giant beasts, there is a time and a place, and I feel like this is neither. Perhaps we
this
can come
is
back to the beast.
obviously the little man that we've been told about who has survived many, many years.
We go this way. I show you.
Can we-
I follow him
And
excitedly.
since
Wait,
he survived this long, I'm
want to follow
I'm
him.
inclined to believe that he knows how to stay alive.
Yes, but are you inclined to believe that he's not trying to trick us or something?
But where does this way go? We're trying to find some lizards.
Around.
Around the hill.
Around the hill rather than through the hill. Round.
I guess sounds good enough to me.
Extra time, how much added?
You don't know. Without a legit map, you have no idea.
We do need to be at...
Quick.
Yes.
Quicker than die through a mountain.
Quicker than die through mountain. Okay.
Why are you talking like him?
It
Whatever.
keeps everything on the same
we
level.
kin in mind.
Because
Weird
large
kid.
people listen to small furry, so
No.
talk
Yes.
like furry.
No. No.
Okay.
Wow.
So the actual half gnome is not kin with the gnome who's kin with the human.
Because green skin? No, white skin.
I guess we should
He's very racist.
come up with images of our character at some point, but let's not pause. Let's... Okay, we'll go around the hill.
Yeah, you
Yeah. So as you come around the hill,
Into a pit.
you hear a and Talk sprints it. He just books it.
Talk is his name?
Mm-hmm. He goes, the tiger gets you now! I can run! I'm free! And he runs.
Of course. It was either probably get attacked in the cave gonna get attacked anyway.
So actually, through the cave was fine.
Oh,
So-
figures.
Roll initiative as a tiger jumps down from the trees.
Is it a tiger with rocks on his back?
No, it's just a regular tiger.
That lying bastard.
Fucking dick.
I'm not even
Oh,
upset that he brought us to the tiger.
So
I'm
the
just glad
tiger
that he
chased
blo-
him in the
I mean, I did
middle
on
of
some
the
level. Yeah.
He ran through the cave as the tiger chased him around the other side.
Oh.
So he was like, shit. Ooh. Bait.
More bodies. Oh, that's not good. Anyway.
Add your deck.
What do you add for initiative?
Bert, your dex.
dexterity.
9.
Kolguk.
11.
Shiv.
17.
Damn. Shove.
14.
Yay, warrior goes first.
Second.
Pin him.
And for those of you watching at home, yes, it could be worse than Shiv and Shove. My lovely wife suggested Tweedledee and Tweedledumbass or something along those lines.
I wonder which one of you was the dumbass.
She didn't specify, but
Oh.
I think
I
we
would've
would have
figured-
figured it out pretty damn quick.
So
They could really go either way.
So
Volunteers
he jumps
to-
from a tree to the left of the hill, and you guys are walking around the hill. So kind of like veering around. First goes Shiv as this tiger kind of like gets ready to pounce.
Okay.
I'm sure that
How far
Shove is
away
in the
is he?
front. He's about 10 yards away.
Okay. I will take out my short bow, knock an arrow, and take the aim action
Mm-hmm.
at the tiger. And say, Shove, you want your trophy? Trophy, here's your chance.
Alright.
What does the aim action do?
Huh?
What does the aim action do?
It gives bonuses to hit.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not good at all that stuff.
The tiger goes.
Well, you can aim and fire.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
aim is
minor action.
action.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll do that, and then... Is drawing my weapon a minor, or are you hand-waving that?
It's minor, yeah.
Is it?
Okay. I know a lot of people skip drawing their weapons a lot of times and just...
I'm fine with
assume-
that. Go ahead and shoot.
Okay. I wasn't complaining, I'm just saying. I know a lot of people. Let's see here.
It's very vague about what a free action
I guess it also
14.
depends on the weapon of how
14
encumbering
will hit.
how it sounds like
Okay.
it is. An arrow is probably
is.
harder
I
to
imagine
pull out
drawing
than a
your
sword.
claymore is
Yeah.
like
6 damage.
Apparently that's how you're
Okay.
supposed to draw them. You don't do it. You have to reach down and grab the scabbard.
Yeah.
The attack on you.
On me?
14?
Mm-hmm.
For 6 points of damage minus your armor.
Okay.
Okay. So the tiger leaps forth after jumping out of the tree and bites into his shoulder. Your turn.
All right. I
We need music.
Battle
Battle of the Fates.
I'm sure Palm's music. Is, I'm sure Palm's music has a free license at this point.
By the way, I don't like that worked. Just there. I didn't know I had that flaw, but thank you.
I look at this tiger that just bit me in the shoulder, and I'm mildly disappointed.
He's gonna bite me back.
And I say,
Oh, I got what you
This
know,
is-
Drax.
"This is not even a trophy worth bringing
Basically.
to Elfman's
Drax
hut."
Hodor.
Not an idiot,
Yeah,
just
And I reach behind me, past the giant two-handed maul, and slip on my 2 gauntlets. And take position to fist fight the tiger.
Do you go Old English?
It's the battle of the century. Hodor style versus tiger style.
Fisticuff me.
Alright, so
I don't
will,
love this so much as like just
I will
lot of
make an
haymakers.
attack. I will punch him
Okay.
in the face.
Alright. -4 for a cold attack.
Minus what?
Fucking with you.
Making Pathfinder jokes.
I think you stunted.
just tell him, Randall. Never believe anything I say, except this. And this.
And I add fighting.
Yep.
Okay, that's 14.
Hit.
Oh.
And that's.
Did you roll? Hold on. Did you roll 2 4s?
I did. I forgot about these things. Give me this.
Are you role playing or not?
Page 36.
Like I said, the line blurs.
Where is it?
What are you looking
36.
for?
This. Thank you. 4.
No, I totally forgot about that. No, I didn't.
All right, I'm gonna.
Water. The element of life. It's not an element. It's a molecule. Fuck you.
Mighty Blow and Pierce Armor is usually the most popular because you get an extra d6 damage and you can take off half
Earth.
their
The element of pencil.
damage reduction.
Don't hurt yourself.
Is it
Am I
round
doing
up?
this right?
Is it round up or round down for the armor Pierce?
Round down.
Yeah, I think the system rounds down for just about everything.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go for Mighty Blow and Pierce Armor
Sure.
as Bert suggested to me. Thanks, Bert.
Watch
Damage.
out.
Okay, that's
How do I that?
4 damage.
You get another d6. For
What?
You get another d6 for Mighty Blow.
Oh. 5 damage.
5.
My extra d6 was worth 1.
Yeah.
But that was also with Pierce Armor. That was valuable at all.
From what you can tell from the 2 attacks that have happened, doesn't seem to be much in the way of armor. You're just touching fleshy bits.
Squish.
I'm okay with that.
I feel bad beating up endangered animals alive.
Whether it's an enemy or a friend, those are my favorite parts, the fleshy bits.
I think in this world there are
Kolgak.
too many tigers or lions. whatever the
So
hell
I
it is.
see him boxing a tiger.
Yeah, boxing a tiger.
That bit him.
That bit him.
Well, I'd
not
like to
even
take a free
worth-
action to be perplexed.
Okay.
Not even
What the
worth
hell?
Full
the
round.
trophy.
What free action to emote?
/ perplexed. And I will. I guess I'll just arcane blast it because I'm like, what the hell?
Something I need to look at. I'm not sure where it is. None yet?
16.
Hits.
Yeah, goddamn this guy. The
7.
Makes a resounding, like, pew! As
And
it
I
just
will-
like...
I'll move back a little,
Yeah, you know.
but I don't want to go far away from the party, but I don't want to like be within scuffling distance either.
Okay.
Throwing dagger.
Ah, pocket sand.
They had that on Game of Thrones too.
Pocket sand. Yeah.
Did work very well.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Right.
No, close. 17.
Hits.
And
Y'all are rolling much better now.
don't jinx it.
Y'all or just him?
Him.
What would be
Do I add
bows?
strength
or
to my damage when I'm
thrown
punching
is
also?
also dexterity, I guess. Or
Oh, yeah,
accuracy.
Okay.
I mean for damage extra.
Still strength, I think.
No. Yes, still strength.
For ranged?
Yep.
Okay.
For daggers. Only bows and guns
Okay.
are separate.
So no extra bonus on that. 6, 7 damage.
It looks extremely wounded, but not quite bloodied yet.
Wounded but not bloody.
Bloodied would be like it's kind of like
Like
oozing.
Randall's hand.
2 points of damage. Ow! Shiv, we're back to the top of the order with you. You're not really a shiver if you keep shooting things like a pansy.
Yeah, he's a range rogue. Why you
It's,
shiv?
my thinking was more named for my
Shove and
sharp
shaft.
tongue type of thing. I'm more of a talky rogue than a
Shove and shaft.
He likes to
So
shiv that
Shaft.
tongue and
No thank
So-
you.
unsuspecting
uh,
assholes.
You get your
When
own
you
music
got-
if you're shaft.
Or suspecting, whatever.
So when you gonna start role playing that shot will yours?
Who's the baddest rogue in this jungle? Him.
Shiv.
I tried.
I
Would you call you
will-
string?
How close is the tiger to me?
Now it's right in front of you. As you came up behind your brother.
Okay.
Hello.
Hug.
I actually should have asked this last turn. What's its dexterity?
2.
Shit.
You have to be over, not equal to.
You know you get an extra point when you level
Do
up.
I add my accuracy
At
to
what
the
level, 30?
damage of
No, level
blades?
2. Did you level up properly?
I didn't level up properly.
Did you? You're level 2.
Or
so
no,
you level
didn't you
up.
say you add... What do you add to the damage of bows?
Perception.
Perception. Do I add that to light blades as well?
Yep.
No? Strength? Strength.
It feels. It's not like.
Wait, really? No, you said I don't add that.
You had strength, yes.
To light blades?
Yes.
To light blades.
Rogues eventually do get the ability to add perception.
Okay, so I can do that eventually.
Or is it assassins? What?
When you 2 leveled up, did you give yourself another ability point?
Yeah.
And that was in one of
I
our
guess I
primary
will step
and a
back
focus in
at
your
least
primary, I believe.
at least out of the tiger's range and shoot it.
Sure.
I grab its tail.
Not a good idea.
Why?
12?
12 will miss.
12 will miss.
Mhm.
Poppycock.
Don't we get a +2 for flanking?
Not for shooting. Those of you that are melee will.
I was
You get a
being
plus
facetious.
1.
Is there a flanking bonus in this?
Yeah, it's +1.
Okay.
I was.
You actually get a +1 to a maximum of 3 for
There's
every.
no attack of opportunity.
You get a +1 to a maximum of 3 for every person ally next to the enemy.
So
Maximum of 2.
surrounding
Sorry.
it with multiple.
Yeah.
Actually, that's cool.
I didn't do the health. Level
Nope. It tries to gnaw on you a little bit more, but at this point, it's acting like a small little kitten as I rolled. Shit.
Should we throw some yarn at it and continue on our way then?
Maybe.
I think we should
Shove.
get rid of it.
I do not like this cat. He's a disgrace to jungle beasts. I had high hopes for you. Striped one. I'm gonna punch it right on the top of the noggin.
He's wrestling
I like
with
he
the cat.
always
The cat's
all
like,
proper.
"Ah."
I had hoped for a greater foe. I'ma punch it!
That's not great.
Here's the thing. 15.
15 hits.
15.
Roll the damage.
Have you considered trying better?
We need to get you a dice tower.
6. Because I actually added my strength this time.
It is bloodied. As you
What
hit it
does
in the
that
noggin
mean?
and kind of crack its skull. Game-wise, it means it's half-life.
Okay. Is Half-Life 2 a full life?
Shut up.
It's
Kolguk.
actually a quarter
It's
life.
actually now the 10-year anniversary of when they announced
Kolguk.
episode 3. And they're like, oh yeah, I'll be released next winter.
I'm going to.
Back in 2006.
I guess I'll just Arcane Blast at the back. I'm ranged, so I don't get a flanking bonus. 14?
14 will hit.
7.
Okay.
7?
Bert. Sandhills.
Burnt sandals. It'd be funny if he was from the dead. Oh, you are from the desert.
Is he?
If his name is Sandhills,
Yeah, sure. I'm from the coast.
Sure.
so I'm just gonna call you Burnt Sandals.
I run up with a short sword
Sure.
Please don't stab me.
against the cat.
Remember, you get a +1.
15.
15 will hit.
No strength. 7.
Yeah. Yeah. It lets out a hiss as your short sword embeds into its chest. Shiv's turn. Not doing very much shiving. Should probably switch some names.
I'm not shoving.
Go ahead.
They were named at birth.
Running and shoving.
They're more nicknames. I'ma shoot it again.
Sure.
Why do you make me nervous with that? How close is it?
Go ahead.
I keep losing track of the tiger.
There's no such thing as a dagger opportunity to take your attack.
Is it now +2?
Oh no, the angry gazebo monster eats you. Make your fucking roll.
Gazebo monster.
Those are deadly. Character went through like 7 turns. I couldn't hurt it.
16.
16 hits.
Does 6 damage.
Your arrow whizzes past and hits it in the head. Alright.
Killing it?
No. Sort of poking at its eye.
I'm just making a... I made a kitty unicorn.
No, you shot it in the eye.
Oh.
$15 to hit you?
Yep.
For 9 points. No. 11 points. Minus your armor. As it
Just curious.
rakes down your side.
Ow.
Alright. So the tigers just reached out and raked down Bert's side. I'm going to go to shove now.
I would like to do a might check to grab the arrow that my brother shot it with and just shove it into its brain.
You're gonna,
Shove's going to shove.
okay. Go ahead and make a might check.
Do I just roll all 3?
Yep.
And the might is another +2.
Do I get
If
points
he
for
has
this?
it.
If you
The
focus.
doubles?
Alright, so
On a
first...
roll like this, do I get stun points?
Yes, but first we gotta see if you succeed.
6, 12, 16,
Oh, yeah.
18.
Through. So now, I would suggest using
Let me see stun points, please.
Mighty Blow.
Let's go.
Page
Should be
36.
the first one.
Guys.
Really, shove an arrow when you really can't get to that one tiny niggling little itch.
Scratch the back of my ear.
yeah.
Through my eye.
I'll do mighty blow, and then can I save the other stun points? 'Cause I have 3.
No,
Yeah,
can't.
use them up.
I would use Skirmish.
Use them.
Where'd it go?
I can't remember what skirmish does.
Skirmish, you can move yourself or the target 2 yards in any direction.
You can move it away from me. That'd be great.
I would like to actually reload my fists.
You can't do that.
I'll use the skirmish. So I'll shove the arrow into the tiger and push it back.
Ruby actually
Kinda
has some
heave
great
it
fist
up and off
weapons
the ground and
slash
I-
shotguns.
So,
So
Oh,
it's
from
from,
the-
no.
I have 1d6
this is
from Mighty
Ruby,
Blow.
Rooster Teeth.
1d6 from your fist,
Oh, okay.
and add a d6 for the weapon.
So when she punches you
For
and
the- for
shot
the
you
arrow.
with that?
Yeah.
So 3d6 total.
Plus
Wasn't that
strength.
in Star
Plus
Wars?
strength.
They had these little swords. If they hit you at the end of it, it fired a laser blast
10?
from the tip.
How do you want to
So
do
if they
this?
stabbed you,
What do you mean
You're
how?
welcome.
I just like describe the
The kill.
I grab the arrow by the shaft, kind of in the middle of the shaft, shove it into the brain of the tiger, and I'm kind of pushing and lifting, and the arrow is, kind of going up through the eye, through the brain, as I kind of lift and toss the tiger, and then right as the arrow would be out of my reach, I wrench it back and pull the arrow out, and just let the tiger fall.
Sounds pretty gruesome.
Glory
Quite
kill.
surprised.
And then ammo pops out of it.
So we're going to end the session here, guys. Thank you for viewing. Every Tuesday, 6 p.m., Fantasy Age, right here.
don't do that.
And we're going to smack a gnome next time we come back, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's gone.
We're gonna abuse little
Well,
people.
I'm sure he'll... You love to bring back characters.
Yeah.
Especially
So-
annoying ones.
So, tomorrow at 6 p.m. What? I know. Tomorrow at 6 p.m.,
Just channeling.
Dungeons and Dragons, 5th edition, with James as the GM, myself as a player, Tim Prime as a player, Daniel as a player, Courtney as a player. Be there. We'd love to see you in the chats.
Maybe a new one, maybe.
Maybe a new player. But thank you for coming. Follow us if you liked what you saw. And hey, always feel free to leave us some comments. Follow us on Twitter. It's at Bard Party Show. And we should have a
Right
Facebook
down.
soon.
I forget which direction my
It's
mic
over
is.
that way on the bottom. Oh, it's
Underneath
right,
you.
It's right here. Around my crotch area. Bye!
$30.
Are we waiting
You
on
can